And we are live. Hopefully everybody at home can hear us fine. Let's do a little bit of a test drive there, making sure that everybody can, in fact, hear us currently. So that would be wonderful if that is a Roger Roger. Um, very happy to be bringing another episode of Odyssey of the Dragonlords to you guys. It has been a really, really cool build up to this point. I'm super excited. These guys have been phenomenal. Lots of roleplay in the last session up until there was a little bit of an attack by Centurions, or Centaurs, but we'll get there in just a second. First of all, of course, welcome back. If this is indeed another week that you guys are watching. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, welcome to Polyhedra. We're a small group of professional DMs who love to bring tabletop to your guys' home directly, digitally, into your computers. I usually do a couple announcements here at the beginning. I have just a few, and then I'll hand it back over to the players. First up, so Polyhedra has now launched its website, polyhedra.io. I'll put it in the messages just so you guys have it as well. Now, that said, there is still a little bit of work that needs to be done on the website. There are some sections that certainly have big old construction tape over it, but rest assured the team is working on that stuff. We're going to get that to you guys as soon as possible. However, if you are interested in having a game, maybe it might be that your friend group can't meet because of COVID right now, or on the flip side, maybe the group that you've been playing in for a while has fallen apart. If you guys are looking for more professional DMs, please go to polyhedra.io. There's a little join a campaign section where you type in some information, send that off, and we will reach out to you as soon as possible. We are hiring more and more DMs, which brings me to the second announcement. If you guys are interested in becoming a professional DM, please reach out to me directly. And I'm going to spell that out as well. That is going to be david@polyhedra.io. If you have any questions about that stuff and would like to become a professional DM, let me know. Now, last but not least, I just wanted to thank you guys, the people who watch this, and of course the players for being in this campaign. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for supporting us on our Twitch. Just as a little bit of an update, we have not broken the algorithm that Twitch prescribes for us. So for some reason, we are not affiliates, even though we should be affiliates. So just as a heads up, that is going to happen, but we're just waiting for Twitch to officially open the floodgates and turn us into affiliates. That is all for me. I try to make it as quick as possible. That looks like about a minute, 2 minutes. Whew. I don't know how I could even breathe in between those, but obviously kidding aside, back over to you guys. Have you guys found any really cool, things from the community that you guys might want to call out? Anything like that?
I've actually been a little unplugged this week.
Good. Love the ears. Love the ears. Tell us more about those.
They light up, and I'm obsessed with them.
Where'd you get them from? Just Amazon? Or?
I got them at Best Buy, but they're technically Razer, so you can get them at a whole bunch of places.
Awesome. All right, cool. Who is that wonderful kitty butt that is gracing us today, Justin?
This is the esteemed Mrs. She apparently needs to readjust her spot.
As we all do sometimes. And looks like we have a little bit of mood lighting this time going on from Alex, so that'll be interesting too. But unless you guys have anything else to call out, I think that's just about it from me. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to shout out, pay attention to, any artists you guys wanted to call out, whether it be a Patreon or something else? Oh, there was actually a Kickstarter that I wanted to shout out. It's something like Crow and something something. It's a Native American inspired setting, an RPG setting. I'll have to look it up during the break and drop the link in the chat as well. It looks incredibly cool and just super interesting to have that. It's kind of like an AU alternate universe where settlers never came, the colonizers never wiped out most of the Native American population, and so it's kind of like what would have happened there. Plus, if magic and technology and all that stuff, it's kind of like science fantasy mixed in with that alternate universe. It looks really really cool. I know the reason that I found it in the end was because Liam O'Brien followed it on Twitter, or like suggested, retweeted. I was like, all right, I'm curious to see what he's boosting. So looks super cool if you guys are down to check that out as well. Alrighty, well, I think somebody else was going to say something else before I so rudely cut you guys off.
Or I was going to say, since you called her out, I'm going to have my Lion King moment.
Perfect. There's Mrs. Alrighty, what a cutie. Alrighty, with that, let's dive back into tonight's session of Odyssey of the Dragonlords with our chosen ones. And of course, brought to you by Polyhedra. Let's get this going. As I pull up my notes, previously, you guys had, found yourselves in Mitros in a little bit of a bathhouse with a poet Kyra named after the great goddess Kyra. And there you guys had a little bit of a chat of what steps you guys would take next. Now, Kyra suggested that she's fairly good friends with Versi, the Oracle. Very well renowned all across the land. In fact, she has never had a prophecy that didn't come true. So she suggested that if you guys are truly the chosen ones, you guys should probably venture there. Now, before you guys left Mitros, you wanted to, collect a little bit of the coin that you guys were promised by the cult of the snake. However, as you guys made your way through the city, first, you were informed that the Centurions, the standing army, but also, police of the city were looking for you guys. After that attempt upon the king, you guys were sneaking through back alleys, trying to find your way back to that little bit of a hideout that you guys had first met. It appeared that the Centurions had already raided that place and had taken Little Dragon, the black-scaled dragonborn that had hired all of you guys in the first place, into custody. So, because you guys were sought by Centurions and payout was looking pretty slim, you guys decided to skedaddle on out of Mitros. You traveled northward and towards the Temple of the Oracle, southeast of Astoria, the city within which potential progenitor of at least one of you guys, Rhodus, is known as a living god and king, Pitor. Now, during this travel, we had Yanni become a little bit more familiar with his book. You all became a little bit more familiar with each other's religious proclivities and lookouts upon the gods that walk the lands of Thylia, and ultimately arrived at a trading post. Now, the guard at this trading post seemed kind of out of it, like they were touched in the head somehow. And as a figure riding upon a silvery-backed dragon showed up and started shouting down towards you guys to, well, stop what you're doing, to not become the chosen ones anymore. He flung some lightning down at you guys first, hitting upon the ground as centaurs seemed to just apparate out of nothingness and started charging you guys with these blue charged eyes, also striking a lightning bolt at Kyra before disappearing. You guys certainly found yourself the sole defenders of this trading post, as the guards seemed to be completely oblivious to the danger that was coming upon them. You guys were able to strike down one of the centaurs, as suddenly he seemed to snap out of this weird blue influence that was going across him. The lightning struck out across the other centaurs, and they all disapparated in front of you. We're picking back up as you guys see Kyra kind of stumbling out of the house, some burns across her back. It's like, that was ridiculous. And we're picking it back up there.
Oh, that was some crazy scatter. What the heck was going on?
That was some severe malaka, yes.
Did the centaurs just disappear?
Just disappeared.
Sure looked that way, just like they just appeared in the first place.
Have you not seen the work of a god before?
I mean, I didn't know they turned centaurs into yo-yos.
They turn many people into toys.
Oh, you foolish child.
But did you see the dragon? There was a dragon, and Crane, I think you owe me an apology because there was a dragon.
I saw something. I'll give you that. It was big. It had wings. It didn't get close.
Oh, I'm sold. I'm completely convinced.
Dragons are real.
It could have been a giant bird.
That wasn't no bird. It didn't have
Did it look
feathers.
anything like your vision, Leonard? You tell us.
No, it was a dragon.
Whatever it was, I'm glad it didn't get closer.
Look like a dragon to me.
I agree.
What do you
What
think?
is
I think
Kyra say on
Brissa
that?
might have wanted it closer, though. I think Brissa was all ready to just give it a big hug.
I mean, if Kyra's traveling with us, weigh in.
Where are the
DM
guards?
is the...
Say that one more time.
Good question. The
Are all the
NPCs, what's
guards
happening
dead?
around us?
Yeah, like, are they panicking
Mm.
now? Are they still just standing there like nothing's
You
happened?
see one guy kind of like seems to almost snap out of it, but he'll just go like, huh, and just looks at the wound got hit by one of the javelins, and just kind of like start patching it up a little bit. But other than that,
Is that the one
unperturbed.
employee?
What do you mean?
Like, is he aware of how he was wounded, or did he just notice the wound?
He's just kind of noticing the wound, and he walks over to like a building and picks up some bandages and it kind of just starts bandaging himself up.
But doesn't seem to have recollection of how he was wounded.
Nope, nothing.
Hmm.
Have they noticed
what?
their super dead friend?
They
Yeah.
also have not
Or any
noticed
wreckage that happened during the fight?
nothing. They seem to be
Wow.
absolutely oblivious.
What? This is weird. You guys are seeing this too, right?
Sure am.
All right. Before we move on, Crane wants to give her a single gold coin to that one guy who runs every stall and probably got one of his stalls smashed up.
And he kind of comes back out and he's just like, oh, thank you very much. Kind of takes the gold coin. He's like,
Yeah.
did I have the coat on? Or
You need
did I...
this more than I do.
And he kind of quickly runs
it-
off to like behind the weapon stand once more.
So does that stuff happen around here all the time?
I don't think they'd be aware of that.
Well, I was asking Mr. Salesman over here.
What are you talking about?
Didn't you see all that craziness that just happened? Those Malacca centaurs that, like, showed up and then disappeared, but
Yes,
like, killed
centaurs!
one of your guards?
He picks up one of the like it looks like a spear, but he has it actually backwards, like the pointy end is kind of like behind him. He's like,
It goes-
the
never mind.
centaurs back in my day, and I was able to defeat them. Yes.
Seems that they've all lost their marbles here.
I'm a little nervous. I hope it's not contagious. Hey, did you finish hemming up that new toga for me?
Could be magic.
And holds it out for you.
Cool, thank you. How much?
2 silver.
2 silver. You got it.
Thank you. Takes it.
Seems a shame to leave them here defenseless like this.
Oh, that's awkward because I was gonna say maybe we should just leave.
I mean, I don't know what's going on.
They snapped out of it when they took some damage, so we could just go around stabbing them a few times and seeing if that
Man.
works.
I mean, okay, that seems a little drastic.
I mean, maybe we could just like smack them.
Whatever's easier. That wasn't
mean-
mean deep. It's, just like a poking. It's like
I mean, none of them necessarily seem to be bothered, and it doesn't seem like it's stuck in like we're stuck in a time loop. So I mean, why is it our issue?
Peter
This
has
is
no
just
time for
another
those
trick of
unwilling to
the
protect-
Dragonlords, sent to diverge us from our true path.
Okay.
Think that Dragon Rider did not have a Dragonlord's crest on his shield, if I'm recalling.
I mean, that felt a lot
And
like
have you ever?
the
Yeah.
boar thing that Sidon was sending at us back in Mitros.
Didn't seem like he was on the Dragonlord's side.
I mean, all the lightning and whatnot.
But have you ever seen a true child of Mitros riding a dragon? It's impossible.
I never seen nobody riding a dragon before about 10 minutes ago.
That's fair.
Exactly. And the dragons came from the Dragonlords. It's in their name. Sidon
you
has
okay?
never used dragons.
maybe he realized
Ah.
how awesome they were.
Are you familiar with the term
likely.
circular logic?
Never heard of
Yeah,
it.
I've heard some philosophers talking about it back in Aresia once.
Yanni Wisebond as he is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Are there still guards over like where the centaurs came in?
There's one. It's the wounded one. He kind of like eventually kind of walks out, stretches a little bit. There's a little bit of blood that seems to seep through the bandage a little bit, and he's just like, and keeps walking.
Hey,
Peter
hey
doesn't
Kira, it looks like you're hurt. Do you need, like, you can use some of this old robe here as a bandage if you need. It's kind of dirty, though.
It's okay. I'll just. And you see, as she upcasts a spell and heals herself.
You got magic, too.
I do. And kind of like all heals back up. She goes,
What kind of
That's
magic do
very
you
good.
have? God magic? Book magic? Dragon magic?
Maybe a little bit outside of all of the above.
Oh.
You
Tell
know,
me more.
it's more magic that you just feel. It's the connection, the energy between all of us. I heard once that if you arrange crystals in a very certain way after you exerted them from, well, we won't talk about that, but it was the goop ritual, they talked about it. And if you arranged it in the right way, you could truly get the healing measure of Athalia pulsing through your body. That kind of magic.
That's interesting. I mean, I've seen crazier things, so that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, well, these poor souls certainly seem to have been addled in one way or another. I don't
Yeah?
like what I'm seeing here.
Do you think we should just leave too?
Actually, I'm curious. I'll walk over to
Maybe
one of the
they
guards
are
and be
all
like, hey,
under
hey,
the-
hey, come down here a second. Bring your face down here. Please? Very please?
As Brissa is already in his face.
Oh,
Yes.
I want to see something. Come here. I'd like take him by the sides of the head and, you know.
But
Look at his
please,
eyes.
please stop. And he's just kind of like
Oh,
smiling.
you won't
at like,
remember in about 3 minutes anyway
like
from the
push
look of things.
pushing you down like a toddler.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Well, I had some oats and an apple.
You a horse?
No,
Oh, just curious. That's what they eat.
that is true.
Is that what you had yesterday?
Yes, most days actually. It's most of the food that is around. All right, Rhodas.
Did you see the centaurs a few minutes
As you go
ago?
rummaging through all of the buildings here.
Whoa, what? All of the buildings. I've walked in one building. Give me a break. Right,
I
the
see you.
main building here?
Whoa. Make me a perception check, Rhodas.
Somebody's got to make some progress here. Perception.
Progress towards the mystery doesn't count, huh?
My bad. I wasn't. I was
Um,
just giving a hard time.
You look, and all of these buildings certainly look mostly lived in. Beds are slightly tousled. You see that foodstuffs have been touched. There's some dirty dishes, some clean dishes. Overall, it seems like, that there are people that actually live here, but other than that, there's nothing truly weird about any of this. It's actually weird how normal everything seems.
And to be clear, there's only like 3 people left here that are alive at the moment. It seems that we
Like
can
a
see.
handful.
Okay.
Half a dozen. As he answers back to you, what was your last question again, Yanni?
Oh, do you remember the centaurs and the guy on the dragon that just happened?
A dragon. If there was a dragon, I would have remembered.
Okay,
No
that
dragon.
answers that.
That is so funny. If we had
well,
dragons, that would be fantastic. We could overrun those damnable Fey folk in no
Careful,
time, just
careful,
like the
you might-
Dragonlords of old.
Oh boy. I look around. Did Crane hear that?
I didn't. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, all right. Don't say things like that around her, where she can hear. That'd be bad.
Oh,
We don't want to get her going.
that's a nymph. And she uses water for her hair. That is a funny trick. I like it.
Yeah, I think that's super cool. But if she heard you say what you just said, she might just like truck you over the fence herself or something.
Oh, what, that the Dragonlords vanquished all of her people?
So Crane has picked up her curiosity, yeah, and since her name has been mentioned, and yeah, she'll head over and say, perhaps they are all under the spell of the Oracle, and they just don't remember what they don't need to.
The Oracle,
Maybe?
yes. She came down here just a few days ago.
There you go. Maybe she came down and addled all the people's brains, and now they don't know,
What?
where they are, what's going on.
What happened to all the people that live here? It looks like these are all empty houses now.
Oh, for the most part, yes. Most of the train there stopped coming. The Oracle has withdrawn for a while. And then she came down, and she told us all will be well. And we said, are you sure?
Okay.
And she
Very
put out her
suspicious.
hands, and we saw. All will be well.
Hey, so can you help me with something here real quick? I got hit on the head earlier, and I'm not sure
Oh,
I'm remembering
no.
things right. What year is it? What year is it?
Oh, but it is the 500th year. The year
Okay,
of the end
okay.
of the Oath of the Peace.
And what month is it?
Oh, well, it is Liokimon. I can't even say it right.
Okay.
Liokimion.
I don't think anybody's gonna fault you for not being able to pronounce a made-up word, but
Hey, all words are made up.
That's true. And you know what day it is? What day of the month?
Hmm,
Actually, I'm not sure I know that. Do I know that?
actually,
Do we know what day it is?
it should say.
I mean,
at
I'm just
top
looking at the
right.
calendar app.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
I think it should be about the 8th today.
Okay. All right, I must be doing it right then. I guess I didn't get hit as hard as I was afraid of. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, thanks,
That
buddy.
is good. You're welcome, Becky.
Yeah.
And he kind of tousles your hair.
Okay. All right. Well, he doesn't seem to have any lost time or anything. He doesn't think it's 6 months ago or something. So I don't know. This is weird. Definitely magic involved.
Want to know how much more we can accomplish here?
Yanni, in the back of your mind, you do hear, that is certainly fascinating.
You got any ideas? I don't have any ideas.
Racking my brain here.
You have a brain?
That is why I'm laughing.
Oh.
They
I haven't turned all the
certainly-
pages yet, so
You will not find brain, my dear. But they certainly seem to be under an affliction that us scholars refer to as being charmed. This is an interesting iteration, though. They are completely peaceable. Hey, do me a favor. Say something offensive to that guy.
Hey, Malaka!
Hmm?
Maybe charmed in some way.
You smell like skata!
Oh,
And
well,
yes, Google Translate in Greek. It's fun.
that is not very nice. I would prefer if you didn't call me that.
Oh, you would you?
And the book goes, as I thought. Well, you might as well just punch him in the face now.
I don't know if I can reach.
Oh, you'll never know.
Hey,
if you never
Rotus,
try.
Rotus, go punch him in the face.
Yanni, you gotta be nicer to people, man.
No, trust me. This is what scholars call an experiment.
We've talked about this. We've talked
Yes.
about
Very
it.
nice.
Crane, go punch him in the face.
I agree with Rotes. This man is just another, nobody. If they're a rich asshole, I'll punch him in the face.
I walk
You know what I'm
over and
saying?
punch him in the
Well,
crotch
cool.
because I can reach that.
I know.
And as you punch, he kind of snaps out of it and he just goes, "Huh? What? 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 Oh.
Sorry about your jewels there, buddy, but you-
What is
why
happening?
are you all charmed and stuff? You and all the other
What?
guards are under some kind of magical influence. I just snapped you out of it.
Herigos! What is happening here? What just happened? What do... Oh no! As he runs past you guys and towards that dead guard.
I'm gonna hit the other one.
Alright, and
Just like
one by
smack
one,
across the face.
as you guys smack him, slap him, punch him where you're not supposed to, they all whip out of it. Like temporary charmed status. And finally the guy that you guys slapped first kind of goes forward. My name is Mitretos. I am the guard captain for the trading post here. I don't remember much, but if I remember correctly, the oracle came down and she said she would bless us. She would make sure that more people would come by and trade would pick back up.
When was that?
And then everything goes fuzzy. Maybe 3 days ago.
Okay. And I mean,
I
you've
told
met
you guys, she's a witch.
Well, that's not very nice.
Suit
You,
yourself, nymph.
Whoa! Just ignore her. She's
She
grouchy.
is the one who charmed all of you and
Oh,
corrupted all
boy.
of your minds. What is your loyalty to her when she shows you no respect?
Listen, I don't know what happened, but I know that the gods play tricks. I know that the oracle has always been on the side of mortals of Thylia. I know she would never do this.
And now she is playing at gods.
So wait, hold on. If I may, you've met the Oracle before that, right? I mean, you know it was
Of
her,
course.
or at least you know it looked like her, sounded
Yes.
like her.
Yes.
Did she act strange in any way compared to the previous times you met her?
Actually, yes. We had stopped her and asked her a question because we were wondering why she wasn't at her temple. She never really leaves much. She goes about in the foothills, gets some air, but she's never this far away from her temple. So we asked her, "What are you doing so far from the temple, Oracle?" And she said she was looking for the path, that in her silliness she had walked too far and forgotten the path to the temple. We described it to her, and we said that we were worried that nobody was coming through anymore. And she said, "All will be well." And she opened her arms, and yes, that is when things started becoming warmer, fuzzier, just on the edges of my vision.
Warmer, like actually warmer, like your body got warm, like you were sweating.
No, like everything looked like it was wonderful summer.
Oh,
Oh, he was horny.
I think it was a
no,
fake
no.
oracle. Probably not the true one.
Not how, what? No. It was
Kira, you said she's your friend. Have you ever seen her do anything like this before?
absolutely not. Versi is kind of a recluse, I'll be honest. She doesn't have a lot of fun. The only times we ever really hang out is at the temple with all of her acolytes, which the partying is pretty good, but, beside that, no. She is a very introverted individual. She is a demigod, born of Sidon, and unlike him, she doesn't have the same penchant for destruction and subjugation. I only have ever
Sure
seen
about the
her.
subjugation part? I mean, if this was her, that's kind of, she's taken after dad in that regard.
I mean, she certainly would have the power to do so. No offense, but I know that some nymphs are very good at that, but I don't think she's ever used that power in that way. The times that she does this, she usually uses it to help mortals come into their own, fulfill the destinies that they are meant to have. So no, I've never heard of this before. This concerns me.
Okay. I think we should probably go get this sorted with the Oracle then.
Probably a good idea. I'm glad that you were able to help these individuals. Oh, and by the way, everyone, as the guards are kind of like looking over their fallen comrade and kind of like looking up towards her like, what? These are the chosen ones. They're the ones who defeated a beast sent by Sidon to slay Acastus, the king of Mitros himself. They are legendary. They will rise to power beyond compare. They are going to be ones that save Thylia from the unraveling of the Oath of Peace. The guards kind of look towards each other. You can see a couple of them are like just dismissive, like, what are you talking about? Like looking at a Medusa, looking at a siren. Then a couple other ones kind of look down at the dead guard, now remembering. And you can tell they were actually completely conscious of everything that had happened during that and just go, thank you, chosen ones. I believe we would be dead if it was not for you.
I never had anybody thank me for punching them in the nuts before.
Well, thank you for it. The only time that I will ever say this.
Rodus is feeling like he could get used to that kind of intro everywhere he goes with Kyra following him around.
Iskara just bows. Alrighty, what do you guys do?
Yeah, good question. Head to
Anybody
the
else?
Oracle, right?
Yeah, head to the Oracle.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Alrighty. The guards all thank you guys one more time for having helped them out. As you guys push out of this little trading post and back towards traveling outward. Now, as you guys travel further on, the guards give you a little bit of a description of how to get to the temple, but whoever would like to can make me the lead check on this. You will have advantage because the guards described where you need to go.
What kind of check?
Survival.
I nominated somebody who's not me.
I will make
Not
it.
it.
I'll take the lead.
You had advantage, don't forget. Whoever was doing the lead, which at this point would have been Rodus because he rolled first, so you guys get lucky there. If you want to make me one more check, Rodus, you certainly can. Don't forget, A for advantage, A for advantage, Alt.
I did twice already, so 17 was my first one.
Oh, really? Oh, that second one was yours. I thought that was Kasaria's as well. All right, cool. So as you guys are setting into the foothills there, after a couple hours or so coming through, you do finally see a little bit of steam hanging low on some of these foothills there. As you're getting closer and closer, there's kind of like these warm aromas that hang in the air in addition to the fog that is kind of hanging low. And you see a ravine that kind of descends down some 50 or so feet. As you guys were told, yes, indeed, this is the place, you actually see that there, again, are shrines to all of the gods set up. They're different offerings to different of the gods, whether you see some of them have bowls with like a couple copper pieces in them. There's like this kind of like half like withered away piece of meat from like a deer or something like that, maybe like a cut off leg on there, and you see like some nice silks upon the one of the other shrines, and you guys go through there. You see there's quite a bit of these little offerings here, but a lot of them have been disturbed. You see a couple of them have been kind of like kicked over, and you see the coins are just kind of like splattered across the ground. They're still by the shrine, but it seems like nobody's really taken care of this stuff in a good long while.
In Thylia, is the Oracle / the Oracle's power, seer ability, equally respected between God and Titan worshippers?
Yes. What you would know about her is that indeed she is both the daughter of Sidon and a mortal. Now, she is a nymph, so therefore she technically belongs to the Fae folk. However, all of her prophecies have affected both similarly. And she has never withheld from one group as opposed to another group. So she has always been fair, always dealing out these prophecies one way or another. And more importantly, never really taken one side or another.
I wonder if we should maybe. Oh, I know what Crane's gonna say, so I'm not gonna say it.
I was going to say Crane wants to make an offering to the Thylia shrine.
Alrighty, what would you like to offer?
You should take everything out of Sidon's bucket and put it in hers, because Sidon done pissed us off a couple of times.
That is a great idea. She's gonna do that.
As you walk over to Sidon's shrine,
I'm going to heavily advise against that.
you see Kasaria and Kyra book like, and Kyra
What
just
is he
kind of
going
like
to do?
points towards you, Kasaria.
A general vague gesture at everything that's befallen us in the eyes of the gods thus far.
Rhodas won't stop you, but he is surprised by your boldness.
I do stop. Kasaria is my friend, and I do listen to her. So I stop, but I don't see what's wrong with it.
Kyra just goes,
Crane
well,
doesn't see what's wrong with it.
maybe to explain it better, I have seen cases before where gods, especially very, let's call them vindictive gods, like, Sidon, may have,
Sure.
struck you, smited you, I think is the right word, for taking something away from you. There are better
So,
ones to,
who-
take away from.
So who are the ones that smote the gods when they take away?
Probably the other gods? Or maybe chosen heroes who go toe-to-toe with the gods.
The chosen
Yes.
ones. Who?
Yeah.
That sounds like us. You have been saying that for days. We are the chosen ones. You tell everybody we come across that we are the chosen ones. So as the chosen ones, should we not choose to punish the god who just hurt a bunch of people
And do you have
by
the strength
spending
to back it up
centaurs?
when they show up?
Kyra kind of like just inches away, takes out a scroll, and has like her quill next to it, and is just like waiting to see what happens.
Do you have the strength to back this up when they show up and they're ready to fight? Because, certain gods will take this as an affront. Usually it doesn't matter who you actually give an offering to, but it definitely matters if you decide to take away from. That's already been promised to them.
I will listen to you this time, but if he fucks with us again, no promises. And she'll create a small ice statue of a representation of the life tree, or the world tree, sorry, as Crane imagines it, because she's never seen it. So she'll make a small ice tree and just leave it in front of Thylia's shrine.
Very
That's
cool.
pretty.
Make me a charisma check as you're using your innate powers to try to like shape it. Alrighty,
Okay.
and it looks beautiful. It's kind of like this large world tree with all of these branches just reaching upward. You see all of these beautiful, just intricate little leaves going off of each one of the branches upward and upward and upward. And you can actually see it's just enough. It seems to be almost like animated there for a second as you see the branches just slightly swaying with the wind. It is quite beautiful.
No hard lines, only soft curves, soft edges.
That's really cool.
Thank you. It was taught to me by my mother.
I wish I knew my mother. You're lucky you know your mother.
She looks away, embarrassed when you say that.
Okay. Yanni sleepy. Can we get this walking over with? Remember, I take like 2 steps to every one of yours.
Also, chat, thanks for pointing that out. I thought I had that fixed up, but for some reason that still carried over, so thanks for pointing that out. As you guys descend downwards, all of you guys go ahead and make me a perception check.
Where are we
Everybody?
descending downward to?
Mhm.
Could you? Yeah.
There is kind of like, you see that there's a path leads towards a ravine, and again the ravine actually drops down some 50 feet or something like that, so you guys look like you'll have to climb down this path in order to actually get to this temple that is actually subterranean, located by these hot pools.
Cool. Hot pools.
Yeah, the promise of a hot tub sounds nice.
All right. Yanni, Brissa, and Lyra, you guys definitely catch on to what sounds like voices up ahead.
What are they saying? Can you tell what they're saying?
Do we know what they're saying?
You guys kind of listen in, and Yanni, you focus and strain, and you're the only one who kind of picks up some words. You hear kind of like bubbling, and every once in a while you hear a kind of like this explosion of water and mist all at once. And then in between that, every once in a while you hear a word just like, yeah, they're supposed to come. What? Called? Chosen. It sounds like male voices from further on and down below.
There's some guys down there. I heard them say something about. I think they're expecting us, and maybe not in the best of ways.
I didn't hear anything.
Bandits?
At best, I think. But I heard them say something about chosen, and supposed to be coming this way. I think is what they were saying. So they're either the welcome wagon or there's somebody trying to stop us.
It is the Oracle, so it is, kind of, expected that she would actually be, expecting us, right? I mean, that would make sense. Should just see.
That's a fair point. That's a
But
fair point.
I'm a little nervous about being stopped with extreme prejudice, if you know what I mean.
We can just walk up with our arms out or with weapons out.
Lyra, what do the fates say?
That's a great question. I could try and see what they said. The last thing they told me was me getting run over by horse hooves, and then we got attacked by centaurs. So I don't know if they'll give me any more. But sure, I'll go ahead and like sit down for a second and see if I get anything.
Alrighty. Now, in this case, are you using a specific ability for this?
No.
Alrighty. You kind of sit down, and after a couple minutes before, like, you guys are able to go down there, nothing. Just nothing.
All right. I got an idea. So, if they know we're the chosen, then they know that it's like some nymphs of different types, and a Medusa, and the god boy here, and I'm sorry, god man, and the siren and the little halfling fella. They don't think there's a satyr. So hang on a second, and I'm gonna use my costume to make myself look like a satyr.
Alrighty.
But then wouldn't the Oracle have seen you plan to look like a satyr?
Well, see,
she would have told.
That's just it. If it's the welcome wagon, then we're good. If it's not, then they're not going to think that I'm one of the chosen, and I can figure out what's going on. Right?
Wait, isn't it? If they think you are a chosen, they don't know our faces and our description, which is unlikely to be sent by the Oracle. If they know that there is one of us missing and you shouldn't be a satyr, then that is more likely that they know that we are coming from the Oracle, who would know us.
Okay.
Does that make
I'm
sense?
just saying, if I go trucking through there as a satyr, then
that would give us a pretty good sign.
Yeah,
I like this idea. I could also help if you want.
Sure. If you're down, yeah. You want to be a satyr too, or you want to be something? You should be a minotaur.
Oh, okay. And I'll turn into a minotaur.
Alrighty, Yanni, you kind of actually grow almost a foot as you have these backwards pointing, much more goat-like and hoofed, cloven feet. Little horns kind of seem to grow and curl up, and you actually have very furry kind of arms and stuff like that, and you kind of pretend stretch your magical thing. Lyra, what does your minotaur costume look like?
I don't really have a firm description of what minotaurs look like. I don't really hang out with a lot of minotaurs, so I'm
Oh
probably
man, so
just
what
gonna
is
be like,
Lyra? What is Lyra
it's
grade?
gonna
if
be
you-
like super stereotypical, like way too much arm day, not enough leg day, but the legs are still bull legs technically, but they're real skimpy.
All right, sounds good.
Um,
As you
and
you
then
guys kind
just
of
horns.
it sounds good. How do you guys approach? So if only the two of you guys go ahead, we'll start out the four of you guys, the people five that stay back, including Cairo. What do you guys do? And like, do you guys wait for a signal? Like, how do you guys approach this?
So right now they are going to march forward. That's the
Mhm.
plan, and we'll stay back.
I'm thinking, unless you guys want
Yeah.
to.
I was
Yeah,
wanting
that's
to-
the plan. I mean, be close, because I mean, she might be able to fly away, but I'm kind of screwed if they figure it out and they're here to hurt us.
I'll be right behind you,
Cannot fly away right now.
Oh, do you need me to tickle you or something? Make you happy?
It's like no.
Okay. You want to hear a joke?
No.
Okay, good, because I don't have one ready.
I appreciate it though, and I'll just tap Yanni, but big minotaur hands, so I don't really know where I'm going with my hands.
Yeah, maybe it's better if we don't try to interact with each other physically while we're walking in front of these people.
Yeah. I'll just fold my arms.
It's a good look for you, Yanni.
All right, let's. You guys be ready. I can holler pretty loud for a guy with little lungs.
We've got your back.
All right,
Yeah.
let's
If
go.
there are,
Let's
I
go,
guess,
Lyra.
like trees or anything that we can take cover behind.
Yeah, it would take for you guys to essentially kind of climb down and get into that entry point. It would be pretty difficult terrain, so it might take you guys a while to catch up if shit does hit the fan. But other than that, you guys should be good. Now Yanni
I mean, I
and
guess I would want to follow. Sorry, I would want to follow they're just out of eyesight. But if we start seeing anybody else, we're gonna back up.
Yeah. Can we
Alrighty.
throw a couple stealth checks to keep hidden behind them who aren't stealthing?
Sure. Just because it is kind of difficult terrain for you guys to move through and try to stay stealthy as you guys are climbing down, that might be with disadvantage.
Sure.
All right.
Sometimes life has disadvantages.
I want to say as far back as possible while still just being out of sight.
Sounds good. Everybody, then I guess go ahead and make me that stealth check with disadvantage.
Ooh,
Not
double
bad,
11s.
Crane.
Snake eyes, snake eyes. Or maybe Medusa eyes because there's multiple snakes.
Do you need Yanni and I to stealth or no? I think we were just gonna go trekking
No,
in there.
we're not. We're
No,
not gonna
no.
be.
All right. Sounds good.
No need.
As you guys kind of push through, you see that there's actually just some sunlight shining down from up above. And as you guys are going forward more and more, there are actually these geysers that just shoot up at random times all around this area. As you guys go forward, well, why don't I just show you guys?
Ooh.
Alrighty, let me make sure that that is loaded properly for you guys as well. Alrighty.
Oh.
So, as you guys push forward,
I know.
a couple things stand out immediately to you. You guys can see that there's a temple to the left side. You see all of these columns just kind of separating and making the path in a little bit difficult. And as you guys are pushing forward, you see some individuals with bronze armor, these breastplates, shields, and spears at the ready, kind of talking toward each other. Currently, seeming like they're not taking any notice of the two of you as you guys kind of push through there and approach. They haven't noticed you guys yet. What would you like to do?
Oh, haven't noticed. Okay.
The other thing that you guys easily notice, as they're trying to be concealed, is that they all have the lightning bolt of Sidon. whether it is on their hoplon shields or actually stitched into their capes. All the capes
Do
are
we
blue.
see the not alive people?
The not alive
corpses.
people. Yes, you do. Let me also make sure that the chat sees what you're talking about. You see individuals with these white robes, or in fact, you see at least the one there at the feet. You see blood has just kind of spilled and covered everything in this marble area here. As indeed,
Do
it
they
seems
have
like.
signifiers on their clothes as well? The corpses?
Lyra and Yanni, go ahead and make me perception checks.
Uh,
Very nice, very
They-
nice. Yanni, you do recognize that they seem to be just kind of like white togas, very, very well made cloth, very, very high count, you know. And all of the little clasps, the golden ones all around, you see there's a lot of sea motifs, and you actually recognize some of them to have been displayed as the sign of the oracle before. So, if anything, this might be the staff, the acolytes of Percy.
So Sidon's really like doing what we wanted to do, what Crane wanted to do back there. He's like disrespecting everyone else. Motherfucker, I should have done it.
I'll just look at Yanni and be like, I have doubts.
If you guys want to talk to each other, you guys are going to have to make some stealth checks for me. No disadvantage, but
Oh.
stealth. In fact, actually, because of all the noise kind of shooting forth, and there's all of this fog lingering in this area, you guys have advantage.
Oh, tight.
Nice. Even better. When the warlock outrolls the rogue on stealth, huh?
I'm sorry.
All good.
Why?
Alrighty. As you guys kind of whisper to each other and kind of like pull back a little bit, they are still arguing back and forth. You hear kind of like random voices going, yes, they might actually come. And they're kind of like half yelling towards each other in order to make that sound be heard over these guys who are shooting up and down. As all of that kind of goes on, you guys over here now, they seem to be talking about you guys. Stop talking about the chosen ones. They are going to be vanquished. Sidon wields it. The Order of the Storm wields it. Are you understood? Ah, yes, of course, but we are just mortals. Sidon can strike them down whenever he wants to, but what if they strike us down first? I just don't want to die. Ah, stop it with that, Malak. Listen. We are the Order. We are the ones that are going to make Thylia what it was always meant to be before the Dragonlords came here. We're going to make sure that Versi is going to shut her whore mouth. We're going to make sure that she's never going to keep going. You understand? I mean, I don't think you should talk about the Oracle in this way. She is a nice lady. I've talked to her before. Ah! Stop it! What do you guys do?
This guy gets it.
We should get the others. I think
Yep.
they'd just kill us just the same, even if they didn't think we were the chosen ones.
True. How can you disguise yourself again? How often can
No.
you do that?
No, I'm done until tomorrow.
So I have an idea,
Okay.
and I'll drop the disguise self I have right now and change myself into one of the guards.
Very nice. You kind of change yourself. Interestingly enough, these are actually humans. So you kind of turn yourself into... what does your disguise look like? Aside from, of course, the armor and all this other stuff.
I want to be as nondescript as I can. So if they have like visors, I want it down. I want everything covered. No discerning.
Stormtrooper.
Yeah, like they won't be able to tell that I'm not one of them because they won't be able to tell if I am one of them. That's how covered up I want to be.
Alrighty. As you change shape to this one, What's your
Oh,
guys'
that's smart. I
approach?
wish I'd have thought of that.
And you do still have like a female shape. Your voice certainly is still that of a female siren. So as you turn yourself into that, and as far as you know, Sidon does not discriminate between men and women under his service. So
Right.
as you
He's a dick
change
to
yourself over,
everyone.
exactly, equal opportunity.
Alright, I'm gonna stay hidden back here, and if stuff goes sideways, I'll help. Okay.
The rest of you guys,
Have
you
you
notice that the
guys-
two
yeah,
up
go
ahead
Rust.
kind of stop and seem to talk to each other for a second. And as you observe, you see Lyra change into the shape of a soldier of Sidon.
I
Oh, yeah,
think we
so
should move up.
If they can see me, I'm gonna be like,
All right, the rest of you guys now make me stealth checks with advantage as you're moving into this more covered area. The fog kind of hangs low. You really just see the shapes up ahead and then kind of like some of the things down below. Alrighty, let me roll for
We're sneaking up.
Kira as well. Alrighty, you guys seem to be coming in completely unseen.
I whisper to Yanni as I come up. What did they say?
they're here to kill us. I think they already killed the Oracle's guards.
Very much here to kill us.
Lyra, is that you?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah, it's me.
You intend to infiltrate them?
I want to get them to leave. So I was thinking of telling them that I saw us in a different direction.
Maybe you should walk
classic.
through the. Maybe you should walk through the fog up that way and then come in from the other side.
There's not like separate entrances, right? The only way down here is where we came from, right?
It looks
Or-
like there's stone built up on either side because it's built into the cliff. It's
Mhm.
Right.
subterranean.
It does.
like
The
a
ravine
ravine.
continues on northward, but you're not quite sure how far.
Crane looks at Brissa and kind of seeing a native or seeing the effects of a excuse me, powerful nymph charming the people around her. I don't know how often Brissa thinks about her once a day charm person ability, but Crane knows she has that ability. So she
Does she?
looks at Brissa and says, yeah. She just doesn't really like manipulating people because she feels like she gets manipulated a lot by the people above her. So, but we haven't met any straight up Dragonlords yet for her to manipulate. So, we'll see what happens. But she looks at Brissa and says, why don't we even the odds a little bit? And I suggest, as Andrew, we use our charm persons to try and get at least one of these people, maybe hit both of us at the same time, to get one of them away or to back up Lyra's lie.
I, since I can't fly today, also have a one-time charm person.
Bang. We could get 3 of them to back her up, or we could concentrate all 3 on one person to guarantee that they are charmed.
The problem
Maybe
is
the boss?
if they shake it, they're gonna know you tried it.
And we're gonna have to fight. What have we got to lose? Yanni?
Well, maybe
you
we try to
craving?
Do we have Yanni to look?
a little bit. Maybe we try the subterfuge just straight up first.
Yeah, let's have it as a plan B because I don't want to brag, but I'm also pretty persuasive.
I believe
People
you.
just like to hear me talk. I don't talk a lot, but when I do, people like it.
Go for it.
Disguise is pretty good.
Yeah, so if you guys are just gonna stay hidden, I guess I'll walk up to...
I think you should jog.
Just don't
Oh yeah, that's smart. I'll
don't get right in the middle of them. Like stay on the edge, because then
Yeah.
if things go sideways, I have more options.
I'll just kind of
Bold.
I'll pump myself up a bit, make it seem like I've been running, and I'll kind of jog next to them, but I still want to stay kind of out. So like
Now, the reason that
Over
you guys
here?
could hide for now is because they seem to not be paying much attention. They're kind of just talking towards each other, and even that is starting to come to an end. What do the rest of you guys do?
We can back up if we need to.
Yeah, I mean we would be waiting for some sort of signal from Lyra. I
Alright.
think.
Yeah,
As
like
you
Close
guys-
as possible while
move more
staying
this way.
outside.
Alrighty,
Or
as you
that,
guys-
yeah.
as you guys kind of back up back into the ravines around the corner a little bit, trying to find whatever boulders and other debris that may have fallen down over the years. Lyra, you kind of start jogging up as you see all of the soldiers actually physically jump there for a second. It's like, oh, and kind of like put their shields up immediately, put the spear over it. It's like, who?
whoa. Where
did you come
I
from?
was just from that way. Over there.
Right, but what are you doing out? Did Breakus say that you could go?
He told me to scout for the chosen ones because they're supposed to be heading this way.
Okay, go ahead and make me a deception check.
That's the one I'm not good at. Okay, deception.
You seem pretty good at it.
Well, I mean, the least good, but still decent.
As you see the soldiers kind of look at each other. What is your name, soldier? And with your pause, they all kind of like seem to kind of tense up a little bit more. Imposter! That is where we're going to kick in
There it
with initiative.
You should have just said Lyra. What
I
was
know,
it?
I know. They don't know. They don't know.
Ooh, baby.
I love your way.
Frampton? Was that Frampton? I don't remember.
Frampton? Alrighty, let me
Peter
get the music queued up with that as well. So we'll say that you guys are approximately 50 feet behind the line there, just to make it a little bit easier on you guys.
It's a long way.
That's a very long way.
Alrighty, now it shouldn't do the dings for you guys anymore. Everybody rolled initiative. Let's get this show on the road. Alrighty, Kyra is the first one to spring into action, kind of like having watched around the corner. She goes, turns over to you guys. It's not going so well. Let's go. She's going to rush forward.
Plan B?
Huh?
Plan B?
Plan B. Comes out there. And on the way out is going to cast Bless on... Check. Rhodas?
Yes.
Crane?
Could I tell her not to? Could I tell her to give it to someone else?
Sure. I mean,
Or,
she kind of
excuse
made
me,
that
could
choice. but
Crane tell her?
I'm not going to.
Like-
It's fine.
Well, well,
She is going
let
to
me
cast
ask
it.
you. Would you mind giving it to someone else rather than Crane?
Yeah, no problem. And Brissa, Yanni, and Rhodas. She runs forward. She goes, "Hey, you Malakas! There are more of us. We are all here. Welcome to the Chosen." And is going to throw you an inspiration, Lyra. As she steps forward, suddenly you see kind of like where she had just Geyser just kind of shoot up hot air. She just goes, "Oh, be careful! I think the water is going to hit us if we're not careful." Yanni, it's your turn.
All right. So how? You said about
15
50
feet back. 1-5.
15.
1-5.
Okay,
1-5.
that's better.
So after
I would
15
like
feet, you
to
find
do-
yourself right there.
Okay. So I can get to here then, right?
Mm-hmm. What's your movement? Let me double check
30.
something real quick. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to there. Why is it being? Oh, because I'm still on the measuring tool.
Oh, by the way, there's a new tool that I have for you guys. If you just drag and drop yourselves, here, Yanni, if you want to show it off really quick. So just use the normal select tool and drag and drop yourself a long ways. You should be able to see a thing appear.
Oh, hey, look at that.
And
That's
like
awesome.
it'll show you how much can you get in green with a normal move, yellow with a dash, red you cannot move to that spot. However, you cannot do
That's awesome.
multi dots. So it is good to a point.
That's pretty cool.
They're working on it.
So I'm gonna use magnified gravity
Ooh.
and drop it like here with its 10-foot radius. So
Alrighty, what does that look like?
Yanni utters some guttural phrases and kind of makes this kind of movement with his hands, and you see this like purplish white little spark almost, kind of basically a small singularity
Alrighty.
happen like right there, and this should give me a maybe not.
Ooh, look at that roll, Damon. Is that you?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Let me see about a template.
It's a 10-foot radius, yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was going to give me one, but it did not. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, that's as good as any.
All right, as you kind of reach out with that, and kind of you pull it down, you suddenly hear a yes, and now squeeze, and as you're just like, oh, okay. You see suddenly this little black hole gather itself together, and the two there are just like, as they have to make con saving throws. Let's see. That is a failure and a failure. Very nice. All right, they both take 15 points of blood or force damage as they both instantly are crushed to death. You see the neck kind of snap out for one of them, and the other one just like immediately their head just gets pulverized against the grounds there.
I guess this lasts until the beginning of my next turn. Is that right?
Yikes, Yanni.
Yeah, do you want to tell us a little bit more? So each creature in the sphere on the turn when you cast a spell must make the saving throw, and on a failed takes that damage. Speed is halved until the end of the next turn. On a successful save, creature takes half damage,
that's what it
no
was.
reduction in
Yeah.
speed.
Okay.
Alrighty.
But apparently it lingers enough to like make things hard to pick up in that area for until the beginning of my next turn. And I suppose I'll go ahead and Magic Stone just to have them ready.
Alrighty, sounds good. As you
And I'm all done.
you just pick a couple of pebbles up, honestly, from the ground here. They're absolutely everywhere. Alrighty. As you see one of those soldiers go, no, and is going to just kind of actually stay where they are and throw a javelin at you, Lyra.
Messed up.
And that goes wide. Clatters on the ground. And then they just yell, and you hear this female voice just go, "Intruders!" As more activity seems to be coming from inside. Alrighty. Other than that, she's going to just rush through these pillars and back up. Brissa, it's your turn. You mute it. You muted, Alex.
Am I? Can you guys hear me?
Now we
Yeah.
can.
Okay. Yeah. So I will move up. I can't see my character. I can't. See
Yeah,
my
yeah.
token.
I was just waiting. Alrighty, as you
Oh.
rush up, 15 feet.
Right, so I have another. I move there, that's 15 feet. So I will move there. I can't really have a lot of like bonus actions type stuff, so. But I will kind of do the same thing before and, get prepared, and I will use Shield of Faith to, prepare myself with my bonus action.
All
And
right,
then
yes.
I will move to here with I'll use my action to kind of dash, I guess. So I'll use my action to dash and move to there.
All right, pulling out your glaive sounds good. All right, up next, we actually have Rhodas. So same thing again, 15
Muted.
feet, you find yourself right there. And you're muted, Brett.
15 feet. Yep. I am going to dash. Does this add the difficult terrain for moving through characters for us, David?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It doesn't add it. No, it does not.
Oh, it doesn't.
I'm pretty certain at least. Yeah, it does not. So that would be +5, +10, so 55. Also, these pillars are actually difficult terrain to squeeze through as well.
So how far? If I want to make it to, can you see where I'm hovering right now?
Let me see. So that would be +5, +10, +15, +20, +25. No, you will not be able to make it right there. But you could maybe, yeah, you could make it right there.
There. Okay. I'm going to dash there, and
Alrighty.
he's going to just see this hulking mass running out of the mists at him.
Go, Earl, go!
And then,
Glowing golden veins.
yeah, right as I'm coming out, he'll see my eyes go white as I will bonus action raid.
Sounds good.
That's it.
Alrighty, sounds good. Up next, Yanni and Bursa, you guys notice as the fog that is just to the west of you guys suddenly seems to move.
Oh, that's not good. I don't like that.
And suddenly you see almost this kind of like weird fey-like creature, long pointy ears, little weird wings that seem to be shaped out of the fog itself, kind of like floating there, and you're like, what in the as
Oh, Malaka!
you see it use a steam breath upon you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
As
I'm good at those. I'm cheering.
the fog seems to kind of redirect and shoot towards you. You, let me
Yeah,
double
wow.
check. Take 1 point of fire damage
Ah, Malaka!
as you kind of dodge out of the way of that. Alrighty. You hear some shouting from inside the temple. And then javelin comes flying directly at you, Lyra.
Too bad that shield's not real.
Yeah. However, kind of just goes sailing over your head as that was thrown way too far.
I'll take it.
There's a giggling behind you guys, Rhodas and Lyra, as another one of these weird little things pops into existence. I need both of you guys to make me dexterity saving throws.
If it's popping into existence there, does it like count as my opportunity attack?
That is outside of your range.
No.
However,
Oh,
that
okay.
soldier has to make a save as well. The soldier saves. All of you guys save. You still all take 4 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Alrighty.
Unacceptable.
It's messed up. Little weird fog thing.
Another spear coming flying at you, Lyra. That's a miss. Lyra, it's your turn.
Okay. Crap. Okay. I don't want to be next to this fog thing, and I don't want to get javelins thrown at me again. So I'm gonna Misty Step.
Alrighty, where are you gonna pop out?
I just want to get out of range from this guy and the javelin, so I'm gonna go back, probably here.
Alrighty. As you go, you kind of step through. You see the fates, like the threats of fates, touch you, yank you back, and almost like a different timeline, storyline. You pop back out right there. You're like, okay.
Oh, I didn't know you could poof too.
I can do a lot of things that everyone else can.
RPG bot told everybody to take Shadow and Fate Touch. Come on, everybody knows that.
And then I'll just fire an Eldritch Blast at the fog thing.
Alrighty.
Okay. This one.
Ooh, yeah, very nice shot. As you just all the strings kind of connect together again, shooting outward, and you yank almost away at it. You do 10 points of damage to it. It is still flying, however.
That's the end of my turn. I'll just look at everyone and be like, I tried, and then that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Behind Kyra, another weird little steam thingy goes shooting at her as she is going to try and make that dex save and succeeds. She still takes 4 points of fire damage. Or sorry, reduced half. 2 points of fire damage. Alrighty. Soldier rushes forward and is going to throw with some cover also against you there, Rodus. By the way, cover counted against you as well there, Lyra. They've been rolling like absolute crap. And once more, as the actual pillars here seem to block the path of that spear towards you. You hear some kind of a command from inside. Crane, it's your turn.
Crane moves up. Her full movement. I can't see my character right now, thank you. So the steam methods are annoying, but they're pretty natural, naturally occurring in especially steamy environments, I presume. The soldiers are the unnatural thing here, so that's what she's going to go after. Or I would hit Rodus. I don't want to hit Rodus. Okay, bonus action. She's going to. She still has mage armor activated, so her leather jacket is covered in kind of random ice spikes down her arms and across the back of her torso, upper torso. And she's also going to activate Shield of Faith. As well, so she will pick up, like, basically waterbend some of the kind of boiling water around herself. So it's like two thin streams of boiling water kind of crisscrossing around her in a excuse me, I can't think. So that's what will happen with her bonus action, and then she will throw one of those streams of water as a boiling bomb cantrip to this space here. It's going to hit Rodus, but it's also going to hit the.
You have to choose a creature. You can't do a point.
Oh, excuse me.
Just as an FYI.
Oh, I see. Then I will choose the one furthest away from Rodus, so he isn't touched.
All right, that's going to be quite a bit of cover, just as an FYI. So go ahead and make your attack.
Oh,
or
then...
no, it's a save. It's a save. Never mind.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's the awesome part about Saber Suck spells, right? All right, that guy's going to try to make his save and fails. Takes 3 points of acid damage.
Okay. And now Crane has 17 AC for 10 minutes.
All right, sounds good. Do you move up? Do you have another 15 feet of movement, or do you stay where you're at?
Yeah, I move my full speed in.
Where?
I'll move just straight. Hang on. Bang.
Okay,
Right,
make
that's
me a
15.
dex saving throw as you kind of rush forward. You see some of the water's actually boiling in that spot. Go to make me dex saving throw.
Oh, sure. Dex save.
Alrighty, you fail and take 8 points of fire damage. As
So that was it, like exploding up.
It's just like
Right.
you get the sense that all of these like natural water phenomena here have a tendency to just be bubbling up, and it seems to be extremely aggressive.
Just as soon as we touch it, it's going to explode up to us.
There's a chance, yeah.
Gotcha. Great. All right.
Alrighty. Lyra, there's a method right by you. Yes, when you did your Misty Step right there, I was like, oh no! Same thing, go ahead and make me a dex saving throw if you would. Ooh, you are able to withstand that for the most part, only taking 1 point of fire damage there. Alrighty, it giggles, and that is the end of its turn. This guy is going to... Go ahead and make me a strength saving throw, Rodus.
Sorry, I was muted. You said strength?
As this guy kind of tries to push you over, you do take already reduced 1 point of bludgeoning damage, but it's just like for him, like he's hitting a rock hard wall. Kind of looks up at you as you're just like, as there's that glow all about you. Oh, looks like we lost someone temporarily.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't hear you guys, so I had to sign back in.
Alrighty. Okay, Sarah. Sorry, it's actually your turn now.
What did the soldier do? Because I couldn't hear anything about what the soldier was
Just
doing.
try to push
cut
him. Just try to push him over and failed horribly.
Okay.
After
where
15
am
feet
I
of
at?
movement,
Am I still in the... Oh. Okay. So I still have 15 feet then? Alright. Let me use my bonus action to... Actually, hold on. First off, I'll go ahead and I'll move here.
thanks for your
If
patience,
I
you
can
guys.
move. What's up?
Oh, we lost Alex there for a second. I'm guessing he just didn't want to have his wife be in the stream. Totally understandable.
Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna move right here, but I don't know why the fuck it's not letting me move. Okay. And then I'll use my bonus action to throw a healing word at Crane.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and
Gracias.
attack. Yeah, I'm gonna attack this steam Mesprit or whatever with my snake here.
Alrighty. That is a hit. Fails its saving throw, so I believe it is poisoned now, right? Teach me.
Yeah.
Very nice. Dealing 4 points of piercing damage, and he's poisoned.
All right, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. More footsteps coming about, trying to throw a javelin at you, Rodus. That is going to be another miss. All right, top of the initiative, back up to Kyra. Kyra is going to look around. All right, tries to mind spike this guy. Ooh, natural 20. And is going to also throw a healing word at Lyra. Ooh, good roll. You heal for... That's not the direction that I wanted it to be. You die. You actually should have healed back up to full. You are now at 15. She healed you for 13.
Alex at his Discord just died on his computer, by the way.
Oh, no. I see it now. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll have to roll with that. We might actually have to do what is it called? IP cams in the future, but we'll get there. Yanni, it's all you.
All right. Let's see. This template. The little singularity would have ended at this point, so you can clear that off there if you want.
We'll do just in just 1 second.
Yeah. I'm gonna move to there, and since this one I know Lara already hit it, I'm gonna sling a stone at it.
Alrighty, go for it.
Oh, actually, it's not going to be the sling. It's going to be the stone. I knew that. Magic stone, magic stone.
Oh boy! As you just kind of go, and it just goes wide. It's just too much hot fog, and you kind of like almost have the thing slip from your hand.
Oh, I should have practiced with this sling before I came down here.
I don't think I have anything for bonus action right now. So yeah, I'm done.
Alrighty, sounds good. This soldier right here is going to dip back around the corner and tries to make another throw at Rodus. That's a hard miss. Brissa, it's your turn as they step back around.
Oh, and for the record, I still look like a satyr. I never dropped my costume.
Yeah, I
Roger
didn't
that.
either.
Weakling.
All right,
I guess
Brissa,
I'm
it's
going
all
to
you.
Step. I guess
Sorry,
I
go
actually don't, yeah. I guess I don't actually need to step forward. So yeah, because he's 10 feet away. So I will just try and stab at that guy there. With my
All right, go for it.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can.
My internet is I don't know if it's my internet or Discord or I don't know what happened.
No worries. Just happy to have you back. It's not auto-rolling for now, so go ahead and just click on them for now. Awesome. Alrighty. A 14 is actually a miss. As you try to strike...
I get it back with blessed.
with the bless, that is still a miss, as it kind of just scrapes off of the bronze breastplates that the soldiers seem to be wearing.
And then I will try and bonus action attack.
All right, the bonus action, even without the bless, that is a hit on them. Alrighty, as you deal 7 points of bludgeoning damage, very nice, and you like are able to they are able to block you off for a second as you take the back, and you hear something snap in their neck as they fall dead to the ground.
Oh, well, that was
Good job,
that was-
Risa.
That was a little fast. I will go ahead and move 5 feet there, and then another 15, and then I'll see all those guards, and I don't want to be a javelin pincushion, so I will take 1 step back and wait till they come outside.
Sounds
And
good. Rhodas,
that
all
would
you.
be it.
I am. I think I'm going to just step back and take a swing with my greatsword.
Oh! Kill it,
This
kill it, kill it!
Creepy looking guy, and I'm gonna jump around here to get some flanking advantage. And take a swing with my greatsword.
Is it a 19 or is it a 19? Found out this time. As it's just like and cut through. It seems like you're just cutting through condensed air there. And as you do, it explodes. And it literally explodes. I need both of Brissa. I actually need Brissa, Yanni, and Rhodas to all make me dexterity saving throws.
Don't forget, we've got all of us have bless. If we need it.
Nice. That's nice.
I'll roll
Nice.
it anyway, just because.
Brissa, I'll let you know. You don't even have to worry about it. So, Brissa, you're actually taking the full 8 points of heat fire damage. Rhodas, you're reduced to half damage, and Yanni, you're reduced to half damage.
Sons of bitches!
Man, I've been rolling rocks the past couple nights.
Yeah, as the thing goes, and all of the hot air, Rhodas and Brissa, Rhodas and Yanni, you guys are like, as Brissa, you just take the full brunt to the face, and you see all of this like boiled skin all across you there. All right,
That
Rhodas,
looks unpleasant.
you have some movement left if you would like it. 15 feet looks like.
I am going to. I think that I feel like I probably shouldn't abandon Brissa, so I'm just gonna go. I'll just stay right here in between Yanni and Brissa. There you go. That's it.
Alrighty, sounds good. Alright, this little guy is going to fly over here. Yes, I'm going to try that. Let me see something real quick, though. Yup. I need all three of you guys to make me another dex saving throw.
Oh man, I was hoping that thing had a recharge.
Oh no.
Rhodas already knows. He's like, I don't need it. Yeah, all of you guys save, only taking 1 point of fire damage each.
Ooh.
Alrighty, it's going to.
So are they like breathing fire at us? Is that what it?
Yeah, it's like they're
steam, basically.
right?
they're condensing steam down and shooting it outwards towards you. Like tiny
It's
little.
like when you get a bad steam burn.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh. Ends its turn there, as you hear shouting from inside, "Save us! Chosen One, save us!"
You might have to help yourself.
This NPC will remember this. It's going to throw a javelin at you, Brissa. Ooh, and is actually still a hit. All right, Bursa, you take 7 points of piercing damage as you get hit by this. It's just like, alrighty. It's their turn there.
I hate to bring it up, but Briss is concentrating on a spell.
It's true. Go to make me a Constitution saving throw.
And actually, Crane was too when she took damage.
Crane, go to make me that
And
Constitution
so
saving
was
throw.
Kira.
Everybody make me Constitution saving throws. All right, Kira saved. Brissa did not. Crane, you good too. Or actually, this one. You are still blessed.
Good looking out, Damon.
Alrighty.
Do you get to add bless to a concentration save?
Yes,
It's a save.
absolutely.
If I roll 4, I might be good.
Hey, come on.
Yeah.
And like, it would have been better if it was a 1 because it wasn't that close, you know.
Well, as he charges me, I will use my reaction to attack him.
Sure.
Have him selected.
That's a hit.
Get him dead.
Anything fancy with it?
I'm just like dying, so I'm like, no.
You strike at him. Rushes up to right there. Their turn. Lyra, it's your turn.
I will move back. Just one. I know he'll be able to hit me, but I'll just move back.
All right, attack of opportunity. That is a hit. Anything fancy?
That's fine. No, I'll just cry a little more. I'm just sobbing. It's just sad.
All right, that is 4 points of slashing damage as this little steam cloud comes down, and as it cuts across you, there's more of that steam burn. Another 3 points of fire damage for a total of 7.
And then I'll just hold out my hand and fire an Eldritch Blast at him.
Alright, he goes like, "Ah, you asshole!" Baby. Alright, it's 5 points of force damage. Very
roll.
nice.
Yeah, rough.
Sad. And then if I move like over here, will I get cover from all these rocks, or are they not high enough?
You might get a little bit of cover again from throwing things, yeah.
I don't want to get too far away from everyone though. I'll just stay where I'm at.
Alright, and one thing that I forgot to roll, but here it is. I need you to make me a dex saving throw.
That's rude.
Ooh, you're good. As
You were rude right back.
only take 2 points of fire damage. Another of the guys just kind of shoots upward, and you're like, shit, shit. Ah! That's gonna hurt those wings tomorrow. Alrighty. This steam method is going to fly around. Kara and you are both, Kasaria, are going to have to make the dex saving throw. Man, that's ridiculous.
Nice.
Haha!
Very awesome. God damn. Kara also saves. Alrighty, so both of you guys take 0 points of fire damage as half of 1 rounded down is 0. You guys are actually able to dodge a save spell for once. Alright, cool. Keeps giggling, and it is this soldier's turn.
These little bastards.
Right? I hate these guys more than I hate the soldiers.
I like to imagine that we dodged in sync and that it was a very graceful ballet display.
For sure. Ooh, all right. As a
Were you leading, or was Kyra?
Oh, Kyra, obviously.
they have this kind of long spear as they try to like pierce down onto you. That is a miss. Or actually, hold up. They play that same game. They try to like strike over that other soldier's turn. Still getting used to some of these more ancient Greece weaponry, the long spears. I'm so excited, you guys. You hear a bellowing from inside as you hear screams.
Oh no!
And a third voice kind of just also seeming to go unconscious a little bit, and a kitty cat appears out of nowhere.
Save us, cat. Save us.
He's
Alright,
just
Graham.
happy to be invited.
Yeah. Yanni, who are you intending to, like, who are you engaged with? The method in front of us? In between us?
I guess.
I mean,
It
this is
moved over and
this is-
attacked me, so yeah.
And I mean, to be fair, like this is the 6-second round. Crane, you do see what is that. You don't have much time unless you're shouting at, "Hey Yanni, who are you going to hit next?" Which is then going to
But
be
I can
something
see
with
his
the rest
body
of the round.
language, right? Like, I can see him pointed towards the stairs or pointed towards the steam.
I would have turned toward it when it steamed me, so yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I think. Frostbite. I want to try to freeze the steam method from the inside out.
Alrighty.
Con saving throw.
Well,
And that's the one right next to you, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Natural 1. As... it takes the 6 points of cold damage.
Yeah, so you see some of the steam molecules that make up its body start solidifying into ice crystals and just falling to the ground like hail, leaving half of the method's body.
Oh, hell yeah! Sorry, had to.
No, I like that. Crane laughs. Like, yeah, don't apologize for making someone feel joy.
Alrighty, do you move or do you stay where you at? Anything as a bonus?
I'll get out of the pool of boiling hot water, sure. So I'll move up here. Wait, Yanni doesn't use melee attacks, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'll move up here and with my mates. As a bonus action, can't do any spells. Nah, I'm good. Oh, no, I've already used my sorcery points this rest. So go for it. Who's
Alrighty.
next?
The method is going to keep flying after you. Nothing seems to recharge on it, and there's a claw attack. That's a hit on you. Anything fancy? You don't have shield, right? Alright,
No.
that strike is a total of 3 points of damage. It just like keeps clawing after you, trying to pursue you down. Ends its turn there. Casaria, it is your turn. The creature's no longer poisoned.
Alrighty. Would I see the condition of like these folks that are 30 feet away from me with the steam or no?
Yeah, it kind
I
of
would.
obscures it, but not to the point where you can't see. And my dear friend Denny, aka Andrew IRL, I don't know if you saw that question on stream, but Llama Herder would like to ask you, are you drinking directly out of a $10 vodka bottle?
Oh, no, it's a old wine bottle. I have like 3 old wine bottles in the fridge just with water in it. It's, yeah, handy. My vodka bottle is in the cabinet.
That's for the breaks.
So that I would end up evoking 2 attacks of opportunity if I were to move close to Lyra right now. Yeah.
And the water
No,
is
just
hot.
one.
Just one.
And the water's hot. Yep.
Yeah, the moment you step in the water, you need to do a dex save.
Sure, but
There's a chance,
and it would
but
be,
yeah.
and it would be 2 if I were to go through to Brissa.
Yep.
Oof. Not in a hard place here for a healer.
All right, what are you gonna do?
Well, I was gonna try and like swoop in and save the day with the cure wounds, but that doesn't seem realistic. However, we can cast Healing Touch from a ways, so would it be an attack of opportunity if I moved here?
No.
For
Just the
either one
chance
us?
of a geyser blowing up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move there then.
Alrighty, as you step over there, the water is definitely kind of like very hot as you kind of step into it. Not enough to immediately hurt you, but you do see all of these little, almost like stalagmites sticking out, and there's kind of like a little bit of a hole as you see some bubbles building. It doesn't explode.
There. Okay, cool. Well then, I am gonna use bonus action to toss a healing word Brissa's way.
Sorry, Lyra.
It's cool. It's fine. I got myself into this mess.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn my sight on the Mesper with attack Kyra and hit him with my finger again.
Alrighty. That is another hit. And another fail for its con save.
Hooray!
Alrighty.
Snakes are eating good tonight.
Yeah, they are. Alrighty. Is going to also use this guy's kind of like a little bit of a shield wall and try to make a actually hand from right there.
So that's 15 feet.
Is going to javelin at Rhodus. Natural 20. I'm not even kidding. Oh my lord.
Oh no.
For 8 points of damage reduced to 4. That rage though.
I'll take it.
Alrighty, as it's just like this one guy's up front and the other 2 are just trying to get at you guys whatever way they can. As we're back up to initiative order, Kyra is going to also healing word, targeting Lyra, however, and that is going to be a 14. Damn. Rolling good tonight with her. And then
I just cry more.
it's going to
Everything
make
is
that
tears.
that's natural 1 for the method to save against that little effect. And 5 points of psychic damage. Alrighty. She's going to stay where she's at. Yanni, it's your turn. Or actually, she's going to risk it. She's going to risk it. She's trying to position herself a little bit better. Does not get blown at. Steps over there, gets 1 attack of opportunity. Oh, but with disadvantage. Oh my god, that was a natural 20 again. That poison, though. That just changed that into a natural 2. Whoa! Alrighty, Yanni, it's your turn. She would probably stay there.
Alright, so much to Crane's surprise, I'm gonna poke it with my little prick.
Nice.
Alright, you pull out the dagger instead as you jab at it. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll me sneak.
Yep.
Ooh, baby, that was nice. Not enough to kill it, though.
Damn, son. I'm going to.
Keep
I'm
Rhoda
gonna use my
safe!
poof.
Everybody's just going around him. Sounds good.
I'm going to use my poof. And. jump
Golok,
over
are you
here
saying
with-
that Denny failed his persuasion check? Deception check, persuasion check? Llama Herder said Golok does not believe Denny. About the wine bottle from earlier, by the way.
A wall?
Oh.
It's telling me there's a wall. I'm just
Where
trying to
you-
get over here across from Lyra.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm
Setting
getting
up,
that too.
flanking
Oh, I
with
know.
that guy.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Appear on
And
the
I'm
other
all done.
side. Sounds good.
That's my turn.
All right, this soldier over here moves up and is going to throw at Lyra.
No. Which one was it?
That soldier over there. All right, that is a hit, even with disadvantage and the cover that you have. Oh my gosh. You take 7 points of piercing damage. As you keep getting, cut and hit from multiple directions. And it's going to step right there. Where's that's your turn?
Oh goodness. So what? I'm in range of this one and this one, right? So, but not really
well,
this guy.
Yeah, they all seem to have these long spears too. Don't forget.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to die, so I will use my lay on hands pool and pump myself up to pump 10 points into me.
Alrighty. Believe in yourself. Because if you believe in yourself... I don't know if you...
That puts me to 17.
Alrighty. All 10. Goddamn. It looks like you only had 9 left there.
It's because when I clicked it, it just used 1.
Oh, gotcha. Roger that. Alright, cool. Anything else? Bonus action and or...
I don't have any spells attacks, and I can't use my bonus action for
Pam
my
until you
full-on
actually make
attack.
one attack. Mhm.
Yeah, sadly. So I will. I think if I try and step here, though, I'll still be in range of this guy, so I won't provoke any attacks. So I will just step. No, I don't want to actually, because the Rhodas will be, in their view. So I don't want to block them. I'll stay where I'm at.
Alright, sounds good. Rhodas, this is what you live for.
It is. Indeed. Hopefully I don't die for it.
Yeah, I was gonna make that joke. I was like, I better not. I don't want to jinx it.
There's a lot of guys over there. And if I kill any of these guys, they're gonna explode. Yeah, we're gonna get up shoulder to shoulder here with Brissa, and take a swing. Try to carve through these guys as much as we can. Yeah, it's just gonna be a normal swing.
Alright, sounds good.
Nice.
That is a hit. On the one right in front of you, you just kind of like step past Brissa and kind of like just pull up, and there's just that sheen, that reflection of light off of the silver greatsword, and you like cut it down as it's like no, and you just kind of like ram it up all to the midsection of the body, yanking it back out. Gone.
Pathetic.
Anything as a bonus, and do you want to move more? So that was 20 feet of movement to get to right there.
I actually want to move back, so I'll go.
That's going to be an attack opportunity, just because
Really?
they do have long spears, just as an FYI.
Oh, they have reach?
Mm-hmm.
Kill me.
That's their plan.
It's
Jump
fine.
into
I'll give some of them pull armor master here in a little bit.
Don't do it. That's evil.
Oh yeah, is it?
I'll stay.
Is it? Alrighty,
Also all
sounds
have,
good.
They also all have Sentinel and Fey touched. Just
Yeah, they absolutely do, and they're all like all of these new Gothic lineages, all of them. This guy is going to. What's he going to do? Flip a coin. He's going to attack
is that
Kasaria.
an action or a bonus action?
Free object interact. Strikes down at you, Kasaria. That is a hit. You take 7 points of slashing and fire damage. Strikes down at you. Leaves it there. This soldier.
It's gonna be bad.
Actually, hold on. Steps to right there, and then there. Brissa, your reaction recharged, so if you would like to use it.
Natural 20.
That's a miss. As they step up, it just kind of goes off
You're
of
blessed. But you're blessed.
there. Roll it. Roll well. Oh yeah, she was blessed. Wait, did Kyra? Oh no, Kyra never lost her. Sorry.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
only person who
concentration.
lost it was Brissa.
Yeah, I'm the only one that lost mine.
Alrighty, with the 4, that is a hit. Well done. Alright, still standing, however. As she steps up over there, she's like, and tries to strike at Rhodus with her spear. And that is going to be
Get
a
outta here.
miss. Alright, Laura, it's your turn.
I am not gonna move because that didn't work last time very well. So I'll just take the disadvantage and try and Eldritch Blast the steam method.
Alrighty, go for it. Oh, that looked like a natural 20 for a second. I was like, what? It like stutter stepped for a second, but as you just point blank go, "Nyah!" and you see the creature kind of like try to reel back, you release directly into its face. That is a hit.
Did it hurt?
Don't forget you have an inspiration too.
Yeah, no, I was gonna use it if I missed.
All right. Well, no. You have to say that well, after you make the attack roll before I tell you whether it's hit or not.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I mean, I was gonna use it if it was low as hell, but
I got you. Alrighty. Anything else? It's still standing.
when I got hit by the steam last time, was that because I was next to the water?
Yeah, it is. If you're stepping into one of those like watery squares, there's a chance that a geyser will actually push up. What I didn't describe very well is like there's all of that. All of these are going up and down randomly.
So do I feel like I would be safe where I'm at right now, or no?
You think so?
Okay, then I'll stay here then.
Aw, kitty. Alrighty, that brings us to this guy. Flies over here, would have disadvantage on the attack, but does the flanking as well. Is going to make a straight claw attack at you, Kasaria. Oh my
no.
god. It's a natural 20.
Wow.
11 points of damage total. Not enough to instantly kill Kasaria. Roll me
That's
a
good.
D100, Kasaria.
Oh, it is bad.
Come on, roll me a 51 or better.
Wait, what?
Roll me a
Roll
D100.
high.
So you had a method fly in behind you there, Justin, and strike at you. Natural 20, singular roll, and yeah, with that, you
Oh, nice.
like as you get cut across, you try to follow the thing. The fire burning into you, you kind of lose consciousness, falling backwards on your back, floating on the water rather than face down.
Thank the gods for small miracles. Like me!
This guy flies over here, ends his turn there. This soldier is going to step up and make an attack against you, Brissa. that's another hit. You only take 2 points of piercing damage. You guys see a more well-decorated soldier kind of pushing forward. Instead of the singular line going in the middle of the helmet, this one is actually going sideways, which seems to demark some kind of level of status of officer rank. Pushes forward there and is going to also make a spear attack against you. As you see them actually linking shields with each other, you get the sense it's going to be even harder for you guys to hit them now. Actually, hang on. I apologize. He steps onto the dead soldier there and makes that attack instead. But still, they all link up shields with each other. That is a miss on you, Brissa. On the first attack. Second attack is going to be a shield push. I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Which you can use your bless on.
Still
Oh,
roll it,
boy.
but
A 9 is not enough. You're knocked prone. Tries to swing at you, and as you kind of like trying to overcorrect, just smacks you right in the face as you wipe out on some of the slick floor here between the hot condensated air, water, and all that stuff, as well as the blood that's been running down these stairs now. It's your turn. You're muted, by the way, Andrew.
Gracias. Crane is going to move around this steam method, step into the water, potentially taking some damage.
Coming right up. Let me roll. That is not a hit on you. As
Great.
the guys are right next to you. Explodes, but you're safe.
And I want to chuck Kasaria's body out of the water. Excuse me, Stimpy.
That will
to
be your
this
action
space
to
here.
grapple her. But yeah.
I'm happy to do that. I just want to move her from where she is to there. And so that's my
15,
action.
25. You have another 5 feet of movement, and then yes, you're good.
5 feet of movement. I'll step out of the water. Back
Alrighty.
to this space. Oh, excuse me. Yep. And that's it.
Nothing as a bonus.
Don't have anything.
Alrighty, that brings us to another steam method. Alright, this one has just been in it to win it with you, Lyra. Strikes down.
Stop.
Natural 5. As it just kind of frustratedly flies there. Kasaria, go ahead and make me a death saving throw if you would.
There's my mouse.
It's a first fail for Kasaria. Alright,
Oh no! Oh no!
this soldier is going to step up behind and make an attack against... Well, let me see something. I gotta look up prone here because I want to make sure that I'm getting this right.
I think that's
5 feet.
Right?
Steps over there. No, they have like 10-foot reach spears, but makes that effort, steps around to get that advantage attack on you with a long spear. Alrighty, that is... Yup, that's a hit. You take 10 points of piercing damage, Brissa. As the phalanx has now fully come into effect. Pyra just kind of looks... okay. Kind of steps forward. Is going to... Shit. She cannot do what she wanted to do, which was try to heal Kasaria. Steps forward and is going to cast Thunderwave.
Oh!
Nice.
Whoop.
Isn't that also gonna hit Rotus and Rissa?
No,
Not
she
if
can.
she aims it differently.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you get those corpses.
I was about to say, push the dead guys.
They say.
Fail. Second one is a fail. Third one is a fail. As all three of them are pushed 10 feet away, the corpses go flying backwards. All three of them are pushed back.
Oh, and that other corpse. Other corpse that we forgot about.
I think the guy who was standing on the corpse should have to make a dex save to see if he falls over.
Agree.
Good call.
Takes damage from the corpse flying up and hitting him in the face.
But she just killed both of those guys. Jesus.
She's just like. Actually, no. She runs up and she just hits a strum on her lyre. As it shoots forward, it's just like an epic Guitar Hero moment, pushing those three back, and then she is going to start. Moving backwards towards Casaria, gets an attack of opportunity, and that is a hit on her, but 2 points of damage. Alrighty, that brings us to Yanni. Oh shoot, she's gonna make a concentration check. Saves.
I'm gonna target this one between me and Lyra, and I'm gonna try and spook it.
Do it. Kill it. Whatever you do.
Good roll.
Yeah.
Very
That's a
nice.
good
Would you like to describe what that looks like?
I just look at it and I go, "Bull!" And there's like this almost invisible, like just wave of psychic energy flies right at it.
It fails, and you scrambled its brain dead. I need Lyra and both of you guys to make me
I
dexterity
forgot.
saving throws. As you do that, take up.
I forgot.
Nice.
Can I inspiration?
Sure.
It's a D6, right?
It is a D6.
So it's.
Oh no, sorry.
maybe-
It's a D8.
No,
It's a
it's just a
D8.
reroll.
Oh, it's a D8.
No, it's not a reroll. It's a D8.
Oh,
I,
okay.
I thought you were talking about. I thought you meant.
It's not DM inspiration.
Oh,
DM
no, it
inspiration
was
you have to
Bard
declare before you
inspiration.
roll. Mhm.
Yeah. Bard inspiration.
Inspiration.
Damn it! No.
Alright.
Okay.
7 is still a fail. You take the full 5 points of fire damage. Yanni, you only take 2 points of fire damage.
Fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
So this guy explodes and is no longer in initiative.
One less guy though.
And
true.
I'm going to
Oh, man,
move
what kind of
around
cloak
him
is-
to here. Still telling me I got a wall. What the heck is up with that?
It's because of the
I think
rocks.
it's the rock.
It's just the
Yeah.
rocks.
Oh, okay. All right.
Alrighty. So there, and is going to throw another javelin at you, Lyra. That is barely a hit. Go ahead.
I can't do anything.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember there being anything. You take 4 points of piercing damage as Lyra goes unconscious. As you have the javelin kind of stick out of your stomach, your world goes black. Brissa, it is your turn.
All right, I guess I will stand
Oh,
up.
man.
And,
This is coming down to the wire.
and then I will javelin this guy that is, or not javelin, glaive this guy. Poke him real good, and
You're blessed.
Blessed, yeah.
beautiful 1d4 that's gonna roll as a 4.
Yeah.
Hey!
That
Stop. It's rigged. He hacked it.
that is actually a miss.
Oh.
Actually, I take it back. No. That one is a hit.
I was gonna say I could have sworn it was a hit.
Yeah.
No, it is a hit. I had something
Can't
else
do
still
this
active,
to us.
not active anymore. It's a hit. No,
Can't
it's a
do
miss.
that
It's a
to
hit.
us,
It's not,
anyway.
it's a miss.
Are these
You were still
gentlemen?
up in the phalanx.
I gotta keep you guys awake since we didn't have a break yet, you know.
My heart.
But it was the phalanx, yes.
I don't know if I should move and go in a bonus attack or use my reaction to attack this guy. Yeah, so I'm going to. I don't know. Part of me thinks I should stay here because then I can. Yeah.
What are you
feel like
doing?
I'm gonna stay here. Just got it right next to Rhodus. You know, we're front
Alright.
line in it, I guess.
Rhodus, the ramming machine. I don't know. I couldn't finish that one without going Brodus again. So go ahead, Rhodus. What you got?
I'll see Brissa hesitate, and I'll charge this guy.
Through the person.
And I wanna try to pierce through him with my greatsword. I am going to
Be a little bit quiet, Brian, just as an FY.
Sorry. Is this any better?
Little. Still sounds a bit muffled.
Not. Hello. Oh, okay. I'm going to make a great weapon master attack.
All right, go for it.
Charge.
Are you doing reckless?
I could do the,
Okay,
great
now
weapon
I can
master
almost not hear you at
reckless.
all. So sorry, I don't know if you guys could hear.
Weird.
He wants to do the combo Great Weapon Master and Reckless.
All right, go for it. Hit Alt. Don't
Oh,
forget
now
to
it's
click Alt as you
worse.
make the. Yeah, it is a little bit worse. It might be your cable. It's like slightly undone. But anyway, go ahead and make the attack. Hold, hit Alt or click Alt or hold Alt as you click your attack icon.
Oh.
With the advantage, a natural 8 and a natural 1. What terrible luck.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
I'll just let you know, even with a full maxed out bless, you would not do this. As you go, you see this big old Hopland shield. There you see upon a black field, there's just this blue lightning stroke on there. As you see this man's face, you see actually all of these kind of like scars there, for long healed over, and just kind of like slightly different colorations of this deeply bronze skin. As you just go, you are too late. The witch has your oracle now. Alrighty. Anything as a bonus?
As my bonus action, I look around at the 15 dead allies that he has lying around him, and I feel less like he's won.
He seems
He's
to
just
be.
trying to keep up.
He seems to be completely unfazed. There's just an insane look in his eyes, like, let's do this. Alrighty. That brings us to this method. Oh boy. Oh no, I just realized something very terrible.
Don't. Whatever you realize, don't.
Flies over and tries to go for Casaria. Advantage attack.
I'm already unconscious, aren't I?
Yeah, there's two people in between it and
I
her.
know. I know. Flies
And
past.
it's a wild creature, right?
You don't know. Tries to strike down. I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 5. It is a miss, even though it was with advantage. Alright, this boy is no longer alive. Lyra, go ahead and make me a death saving throw.
Look, don't talk about the fates right now.
Hey, that's a success. That's good. That's good. Not Satan. Alrighty. As this guy is going to just go for you, Yanni, would no longer be poisoned because it was Casaria's turn by now. Makes the attack against you, Yanni, and that is going to be a miss. He stays right where he's at.
Alright.
Bracus kind of just like has this like interesting like curved and becomes much more broad at the end of its sword. It's like, yeah, let's see what you have. Makes the actually is going to start out with a shield push against you. Make me strength saving throw.
You have advantage, you're raging.
And you're blessed.
Hashtags.
Strength.
Ooh, very good. He just laughs at you, his beard kind of poking underneath this helmet of his. You still take 2 points of bludgeoning damage already reduced, and then he's going to make an actual swing at you. That is a hit for 6 points of slashing damage reduced to 3. Alright, Crane, it is your turn.
Yeah, I would like to spend my action to persuade this steam method to follow me.
Sure.
Great.
What do you say?
So Crane will get up in its face and just like scream at him, like ha ha, like trying to get any creature to stay off the toddler. Basically, it's a dog attacking a toddler, and Crane's trying to get it off by drawing it away.
Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park.
Make me an intimidation check.
Intimidation, happy to.
You go ha ha ha, and you see this little method kind of go, huh? You're weird. Oh, she's going to have fun with you.
All right, that just confirms to Crane that this is all the Oracle's doing, and why the fuck are we here to see this person who does not care about anyone? Okay. And it's gonna explode. And I don't have anything else. I just use my action. Yep. That's it. I'm gonna step nowhere. I'm gonna stand between
Justin,
it and Kasare's body. Yeah.
go ahead and make me a death saving throw for Kasare.
Roll a 20.
Ooh.
That's
not 20.
2 failed saves. Kyra is going to charge up her magic and pumps 14 points of HP into you, Kasaria. And is going to just put a hand on the back of your shoulders, Crane, and just be like, keep the faith, trust in yourself. I believe you're the chosen one. Believe in yourself. You can do this. And she spanks your ass as she's going to rush over here. You get an inspiration, Crane.
Heck yeah.
Yanni, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try and stab this guy.
Are you doing... Oh, so 2 questions. A, what did you roll with
Why did that roll?
So
I
you don't
didn't
know
mean
either.
to.
Second question, did you... Well, it's too late. Next time, don't... Wait. When do rogues get... Shit, it's level 3, isn't it? That aim is
Yeah, I
level
don't
3?
have it.
Okay, sounds
I don't
good.
have it.
Shouldn't have been with disadvantage, so the first one was a natural 19. Certainly a hit. Nothing fancy with that, right? So just 6 points of piercing damage.
No, just 1d4 plus 4 is better than 1d8 plus nothing. So
True that. That's a hit. Still standing.
All right. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alrighty.
I
the
can
bridge-
use some help. So can Lyra.
Alright, is going to try to cross the river there. That one is going to potentially harm her. Well, definitely going to harm her. Let's see what that saving throw says, though. That is a save. She takes 3 points of fire damage as she crosses over. And is going to try to throw a javelin at you, Yanni.
Okay.
Natural 4, that's a miss. Marissa, it's your turn.
All right, I
because
will.
My satyr head's way up here. My real head's down here.
Exactly. She's like, you saw it, right, Brickus? And he's just like, face to face with
between the
Ro.
eyes. Yeah.
Take a step up, and be like, no, not my friends. And then
No.
it's
Oh,
horrible.
Oh my god.
It's horrible.
that was a good roll too. Shoot.
And then at least I get my bonus action attack. of it.
Yeah,
You're blessed. You're blessed. Hashtag blessed.
Still a miss.
14 doesn't hit. Yeah. And that's all. That's all.
This guy's too fast. I will strike you down in the name of Sidon. All right, Rotus, it is your turn, I believe, right?
Sidon's a bitch.
Oh man, the God Wars. Oh, I forgot that he had advantage on you because of the reckless.
She did
Shoot.
anyway.
It's true. But it could have been a natural 20. Let me roll real quick just to see. I'm not going to count it if it is a natural 20. Nope. But as you try to strike at him,
Roll a blast as well.
that would have been so much damage. Ow!
Even with a
Do
bluff.
it. Do it. Try it.
Try it. Actually, I'll just let you know. You don't. Even a D4.
Damn it.
Dude, his AC is too high for you to be taking these -5s.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I should just do reckless. We'll see. I wanted
Next
to end
time.
him. That's what I wanted to. I just.
And that would have been.
I wanted
Oh
to get
my.
it in there with one attack.
If that could be, if you could have hit with that, ooh, that would have been so much damage. Do you stay where you're at, or do you move?
I do stay where I'm at, and I pray in my last moments to Peter to die a glorious death in battle.
Sounds good. All right, this thing is going to fly around. Actually, let me make a roll first. And it recharges as the steam breath kind of goes shooting across you guys. I need Crane and Kasaria to make me dex saving throws. Let me look up prone one more time.
Say, I think that's
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
If you're prone.
That's what I'm thinking too. Would be good if it would spell. Yep, nope. Nope, no disadvantage on that.
Oh, really? There are
I
some
don't
things
see it.
about this game that don't make sense.
I know, right? Those are. Yeah.
Huh.
Alrighty. Anything from either of you? No. Okay. In that case,
No.
okay. Crane, you take full damage, which is 4 fire damage. Make me a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your Holy Shield. You maintain concentration. Kasaria, you only take half damage, so that's 2 points of fire damage. It's your turn. Roll me
no.
something real high, something nice and high. Come on,
Roll a
you
20.
got this.
Roll a 20.
You got
That'd be
this.
great. That'd be
You got
awesome.
this.
I'd love
You
that.
got this. You got this. No.
Oh.
All right, that was close. That was close. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. Just
Yeah,
keep the
two?
faith. You got this.
No, I
alrighty.
have one save
of
and
each?
one fail. Yeah.
So you're good. You're good. This method and Yanni have just been going back and forth, trading blows. As it is going to roll its check 2, and then makes a claw attack against you. That's a hard natural 1. Brachus kind of turns back over to you. Is like, Sidon is going to be the one that spits on your grave when you're at the ground. And makes an attack against you. Well, yeah, he's going to swing with his short sword, essentially with a short sword first. With advantage, that is going to be 5 points slashing damage, reduced to 2.
Oh my god.
Has given up on the shield push, so it's just going to make another advantage swing with that sword. For another 2 points of slashing damage.
There it goes.
As Brachus goes unconscious.
Well,
You take the first cut, you're like, and he just kind of sticks it into your solar plexus there. takes the boot, his sandaled boot, up against your chest and just kicks you off of it as you fall backwards unconscious.
I'm not a very good bodyguard.
And comes up to you, Brissa and Kyra. Crane, it's your turn.
Well, fuck.
Kill all the things.
All the single things, all the single things. Remember Kyra's words. You can do this. Now the question is, how would you like to do this? I have. That's good to know, Llama. All right, Andrew, what do you do?
Excuse me, yes. So I'm gonna frostbite. The main guy, Brackus. I'm gonna see that Rhodas just went down. Briss is in trouble. Kyra's there, but you know, who knows? This thing in front of us, we've already seen them explode, so I'm not gonna touch that. So I'm gonna frostbite the thing from far away. Try to get that disadvantage on the next attack throw.
And that's
Attack roll.
Brackus, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. He fails to save, takes a full 5
Nice.
points of cold damage, and the next attack
Next
has
attack has
disadvantage.
disadvantage. That's
Very
right.
nice, awesome.
And I'll say to Casaria, back up, this thing is about to blow. And I will I would like to move away.
You'll get an attack of opportunity. Don't forget
Back
if you
this
move
way,
out of
yes.
it.
I understand.
Okay.
Back this way. But I don't want to leave Casaria in between me, like it and me. Could I hold my movement until Casaria moves so we can move together?
No.
Okay.
Well. Technically, you can't, like, it's so weird with dash actions, they essentially just double your movement, right? So you can't really, like,
Well,
dash
she
on
already
your
cast
turn.
a spell, so she doesn't have an action anyway.
Oh, it is an action, so yeah, you can.
No action, no bonus action.
My brain thought Frostbite was a bonus action there for a second. Overcomplicating it.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, it would be. More cantrips as bonus actions would be very nice.
I understand why they're not, though.
Yeah, for sure. Then I will keep myself in between me and Casaria.
Like a true heroine, the Crane is. Casaria, it's your turn.
Okay.
Justin, all of you?
Yes. Sorry. I have a spell left. Okay.
You did hear Crane say, get away, this thing is about to blow. Just as an FYI. And you are
Right.
prone. Don't forget, so you only have about half of your movement currently.
And if you move through the water, you might get hurt.
And if you move through there, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
It's a minefield. Just imagine minefield. Minesweeper, this is it. Oh my god, if that was vodka though, Andrew would be dead right now. Just dead.
No, I do this weekly, so it's building up my tolerance, you know.
Well, we all know iocane powder's from Australia, so...
Okay, I will move down here and then toss a healing word at Lana. And use my last spell.
Cool.
Who did your healing word? Sorry. Lyra?
Yeah, Lyra.
Alrighty. Lyra comes back, baby. Alright, Casaria, you've drug yourself over yonder. Nothing is a bonus action, right? Oh no, that was your bonus action. What do you do as your
That
action?
was my bonus action. Yeah. So, I don't think poison spray will reach him. So wait, actually,
You could take the dodge action, for example, if you want to. You could also have cast.
resistance reach.
You could cast resistance on Crane before you leave. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast resistance on Crane.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, that's touch.
Yeah, I mean you could have done that before you left.
Okay, yeah, we'll just say that. And yeah, there's my turn.
Alrighty, back up top, Hyra. You freed her up at least a little bit. She is going to bring Rotus back.
God bless.
Man, I'm glad you gave us like a 53rd level bard.
Right? Jesus
So
Christ.
true. So true.
I'm glad we told her that she could join us.
As that is definitely very nice heals on you. And then she's just going to essentially take the aid action to help you guys out in the next attack. She's just like, "Come on here!" She slaps onto the shield. And she's like, "Come on, can I get you with this?" And she just goes back and forth. Yanni, it's your turn.
It's my turn. I'm gonna poke him again. And I'm
Just
not
this-
touching anything. Because I want to see if it does it weird again.
Good thing that you didn't touch anything with a natural 20. Alrighty. Don't even have to roll the other d4, but if you want to, go for it.
But I want to.
Go for it. Ooh, all max all across the board, 20! As you just go,
And hopefully I roll well on my save.
go ahead and roll that save next.
Oh my god.
Dexterity, right?
Mm-hmm. You are
Oh, that's
blessed.
not good. Here, hang on. I gotta bless. Please, 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 please.
You only take 1 point of fire damage after that save. You just
I'm
like,
a little tiny god! Oh! I'm gonna move up here. Even though it's against my better nature, I like Lyra.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't have anything for my bonus action, but yeah. I'm gonna try and not let him smack on her while she's down. Or her, I guess. That was a female, wasn't it? Alright, I'm done.
Alrighty. As the soldier takes the challenge, is going to try to spear you.
Hit me right in my little satyr head!
And does. You take 3 points of piercing damage.
Ah, fuck you.
It kind of cuts across your cheek. You're like,
My head's up here, asshole!
Alright. Rest.
Okay, so you said I would have advantage on it, so I don't have to move.
Yep. And technically, Ro cannot provide you with flanking right now just because he's prone.
Gotcha.
But you could give Ro that next turn if you want to.
I will move there then, and then I will.
Sounds good.
Bulk up.
It was kind of a
Maybe this
rhetorical
time?
question, but you never know. Alrighty, you
Roll
have
the
advantage,
1d4?
so gonna roll another. Just roll a d20,
Oh,
see
oh, yeah.
see what it rolls as. And you are still blessed.
That is true. That is true.
Boom! That is why I make you guys roll another 20! Natural 20! Yay! There we go. Alright, awesome. That is going to be plus another 10. So that is 18 points of damage. Brissa, how do you want to do this?
I just want, I just want to like move around to the side of him and just like spear through him through like his waist and just and just get him like all the way through.
There's kind of like a
Pull it out.
slap on the side of the helmet from Kyra as he kind of turns to the side. You take that little moment and just pierce right through. As the blood is starting to run down his beard and his chin. Just like, Sidon, I'll still kill you. as he drops onto his knees. You're kind of just like guiding him down there, and Kyrie just goes, "Oh, just shut up," and just kind of slaps him. As you pull out the pole arm, he is dead.
And then I'll kind of like look around, and I will start moving towards. I'll move like right here towards this misfit to see if it tries to charge me. As I can.
You have another 5 feet of movement. Oh, but you're trying to trigger Plam.
Oh well, if I do have another 5 feet of movement, I can
You do have another
potentially.
5 feet.
I could still pull on bonus attack with it. So.
And
It's true.
exploded in my face.
But you get
It's
2d4
true.
on your save this time.
Yeah, I'm happy to take it.
All right, I will try and explode this method with.
You explode that method. Definitely not code language for anything, I promise. That certainly is a hit. That was 2 strikes for some reason. As you're able to vanquish it, both of you guys make me that dexterity saving throw, please.
Was it hanging on with 1 hit point this whole time?
Yeah, their
Yeah.
health was 21.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alrighty.
Less. Oh well, it's a natural one, so I guess.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I was just saying, I'm not even gonna try.
You take a full 1 point of fire damage, Brissa. Crane, you take nothing.
All right.
Alrighty, that brings us
that's
to
all I got.
I saw it coming.
Ro.
Water cancels fire.
That's right.
Ro. Oh, sorry, what happened there?
Oh,
Sorry, I just
Yeah.
flew across the field.
Ro, you come back to, and as you kind of like trying to roll back awake, you see the back of his armor just explode outward. A fountain of blood kind of spray over you and then collapse as the glaive is pulled back out of him.
See Brissa standing over him. Legendary. I will use half my movement to stand back up.
Roger that.
We'll see Yanni.
You're no longer raging, just as an FY. I just wanted to let you know.
Can I see Yanni in the,
Yeah.
the mist over there?
Yeah, you can
And
see
then,
Yanni.
I'm just on the ground, like,
you have a moment in your grogginess of, why is there a satyr? Oh, that's
Then he yells,
I remember.
and you're like, oh.
I guess I would just like I would get up and I would be trying to get my bearings, and I would look behind me and I would see these strange people in robes back here. Can you describe them to me?
Yeah, you see actually 3 individuals. One seems to be kind of unconscious currently, with his arms up, tied to the legs of Sidon's statue there, as you recognize, with the trident next to him, lightning kind of arcing up and down this metallic arm there, and you see 2 of them are dead, floating in the water, and the other one is kind of like chained and unconscious. All of them
So
seem
these
to
are
be wearing.
acolytes of Sidon.
They're acolytes of the Oracle, from the description
Right.
that you have been given.
This just happens to be a small shrine to Sidon. Gotcha.
So I am going to dash and try to get to as close to Yanni as possible to come to his aid. So it's 5, 15, 20. Oh, sorry. If I cross that's like some
Shenanigans?
Save it.
Shenanigans.
You could jump.
So you're dashing ye?
I am dashing, yeah. So if I can jump and take some extra movement, I will do that. If I can avoid the.
It's just like if you happen to move through that area, there's a chance that you're going to get hit. You did not get hit. And let me double check that I'm getting this right too. You have another 10 feet of movement, if I'm doing the math right. Yes.
Can I get here?
Why'd you go the long way?
Could I? So I was here, right?
No, you were to the left of Brackus there, right here.
I guess could I be here instead if I had just like instead of going this way gone here?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't attack either way, and I am not raging, but I am here, Yanni.
You could rage if you want to. You still have your bonus action.
I don't.
You can
have
rage if you want to.
another
Oh, you have no more
rage. I
rages
can
behind,
use
so he's gonna leave his
to,
friends
yeah,
behind.
out of
Alrighty.
rages.
Friends don't rage, and if they don't rage, then they're no friends in life.
All right,
This
Lyra,
is
it's all
out
you.
of steam.
I'll stand up. And if I tried to hit him through both of Yanni and Rotus with an Eldritch Blast, it would be like
Cover.
half cover, 3/4 cover, right?
Yeah, that one would be 3/4. I would say it would be about half cover if you stepped over to that side first.
You should shoot him through the back of my satyr head, because it's an illusion, and then it'll look like I beamed him.
Won't see it coming. Yeah.
If I moved here, it would be no cover but disadvantage, right?
You can't do that unless you dash, because you used 15 feet to stand up, and it's 10 feet to
Oh,
move through.
right, to move
Rotus's
through
space.
someone. Right. Yeah, I'll move wherever it was you said I could move to where it was less cover, because I don't remember. I've already forgotten.
Yeah, no worries. You move over there.
And then I'll just try and Eldritch Blast him.
Oh, actually, I'll take it back,
Oh.
because I forgot that they have reach weapons. So you're actually currently engaged in melee.
Is that how it works?
Let me double check, but I believe so.
I don't think it's ever come
Yeah.
up for me.
If a creature has 10-foot reach, then everything around them in 10 feet is part of their range.
No, right. That's what I wasn't sure of is if that still affects, if that still gives disadvantage on ranged attacks for Lara.
Oh,
Oh wait, could I just move here?
Yeah. That's technically part
actually, I
of the
think that
water
would be
stuff.
there.
Cover's better than disadvantage. If it's half cover. If it's full cover, they're pretty much the same. Or 3/4 cover, rather. Full cover's a big fat. You can't.
Okay, so it actually says only 5 feet. So reach does not count that. So you can make that attack from over there. I was wrong.
Okay,
Alright, you
cool.
move
Then
over
I'll
there.
Move there,
Sounds good.
and I'll try and Eldritch Blast him with the cover.
Sounds good.
Boom, boom.
Pew pew.
Oh, at this level, it's just pew.
Yeah, just one pew.
Pew. Come on, make it a good hard pew.
Did it?
Oh man, I had to sit in this.
Oh,
church
I don't
growing
know
up.
why I did that. I was not paying attention.
No, it's okay. I think the rolls are a little bit delayed, so that's totally not on you. All right. Even with the cover that she has from Yanni, that is a hit. As you blast her to ashes. Well, not completely.
Yeah,
Heck
I'll just raise my hand up and be like, "You guys were just supposed to fucking leave," and then I'll just shoot her.
Yeah. She's just like, no, no, no. And she looks down. There's just this hole burned through her chest. Dumps. As that concludes the combat for you guys. You look around. There are all of these bloodied bodies just laying on the ground. And you guys are just like,
How are
like
we
some of
done?
you still on the ground. As Kyra just goes,
So,
I think we're done. And she just kind of like falls on her behind. She goes, "Oh, that was
Wow.
good."
Kira, Kisaria, you guys were awesome.
Oh, you guys did fantastic. Rain, I told you to believe in yourself, and you did. Whew.
I will give.
Roll you, everybody. I saw you like fall down there for a second.
I'm okay, man. And I'll pat him on the shoulder, but at the same time, I'll give him some healing hands and give him my 2 hit points that I get.
Nice.
Whoa, that was tingly. What'd you do?
Just that's the best I can do at the moment, my friend.
I'll take it.
That should have been 2.
Yeah, it was. I know
Yeah, it gave me 2.
you'll have to manually adjust it, and I'll get that done between the sessions. But yeah,
Okay.
I was at 2. I'm at 4. So that's all that matters.
it's 100% increase, right? Don't worry about
Yeah.
the steams now, as you guys can be much more careful outside of combat.
Leap over it.
Tight.
Oh, that water's hot. This is gonna burn my little feet.
I,
Alrighty,
I'll
so to
cool
grab.
it down for Yanni and create a small bridge of ice for Yanni,
Oh, that's
or
cute.
at least put it into room temperature.
To describe what you guys see a little bit further, now that you guys have actually a moment to look, this over, the Temple of the Oracle is located in a cleft in the earth, many leagues from the nearest settlement, as you now know. As you descended into the chasm, the forest had disappeared behind you and was replaced by this steep, craggy rock. Warm vapors rise all about you as you guys are just still sweating from the combat, and it just clings more. There's that eerie mist hanging all about, and you feel yourselves sweating from the heat and the exertion. As you guys get closer to this little portico there, you see a massive temple that has been built directly into the wall of this canyon. Towering columns support a pediment that is carved from the rocky cliff face itself. A marble frieze of Sidon sits enthroned above the center of the columns, his black glaive in one hand.
Place is kind of impressive. It's too bad it's dedicated to a prick.
And
Yeah.
so what I should say, so this
Most
is
of them
up
are.
above. You see that up above. That's kind of like a round thing that is kind of just put into the thing at the top. As you look inside, you see that the temple itself is dominated by a massive bronze statue of Sidon, who sits upon a throne at the rear of the cella. At the foot of the statue is a rectangular pool which reflects the light of 4 large braziers into rippling patterns into the ceiling. And as Rhodus was able to see, there's a man there, kind of chained by his hands with manacles up against and around the legs of Sidon above him.
Can we cut him down?
Is there anything on this table in front of me?
No, this seems to be just some kind of like a prayer altar where you make sacrifices, offerings, pray, that kind of stuff. And a
Did
whole
I
bunch
hear
of
you
bodies.
say mention something about lightning related to this? Like, does it appear though as the water is like electrified or anything?
No, not at all. You just see that there's lightning kind of essentially pulled into the bronze statue on the left arm of Sidon's edifice there.
Help me get him down.
You guys
I'll
undo the
wade into
manacles
the
to like
water and
breaking
wait. Is that
them.
water there, or is that a blue carpet?
That is water. It's a little bit of
Okay,
a
yeah.
shallow pool there. You
Yeah,
guys
we'll
wade
drag-
into the water, undoing the manacles, looking
Drag him
at
out.
Sidon's imposing face, scorn, just kind of like
Put him up on the altar.
sculpted across his face. You guys put Proteus upon the altar there.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Kyra just kind of going up, saying, "That is Proteus. He's the lead acolyte of the temple here." Well, all right. And
ice
then she
on his
kind of starts
wrists.
singing.
Hmm.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, to like help with the damage.
Yeah.
Heals up for a little bit. And as
While
he
all this
wakes,
is going on,
Mhm.
Yanni being Yanni is going to be rifling bodies, including the Oracle's people.
Acolytes.
sure thing. And we'll get to that in a second. Just remind me
I know,
for,
I'm just-
for loot purposes.
I wasn't
got you,
expecting you to.
As Proteus kind of wakes up, he's this young man, has kind of like a more of a chin strap of a beard, and kind of goes like, Clara, and he like kind of reaches out towards her as she just goes, shh, it's okay, you're safe now. But and he looks around as there's just blood everywhere on this marbled floor. You see all the bodies have just been eviscerated and cut. Some of them just their throats cut open. Others have multiple spears rammed through them. And there's just a massacre in this temple as Proteus just goes, no, we didn't even. She just came in. She just came in. She looked like Versi. She looked like her. And Kyra just kind of. Who was it? Who looked like her? This witch. She came in. She took all of us hostage. She's down there. She has mercy. Please, you have to go save her. Please.
Down where?
Well. Her actual living quarters, if you want to call them that, within the lower reaches of these, are actually located down a ways. Proteus, is there anyone else left? I don't know. They were taking us one by one and brought them down. I don't know what they did with the rest. Okay. Take it easy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. There you go. Yes, okay. We're going to take care of things. Why don't you go to the trading post? You'll be safe there. I'll make sure Versi will be fine, okay? Please. It's okay, Brutus. It's okay. You go to the trading post, you're going to be fine there. Go. Okay. And he just kind of like walks off of that and starts walking out. As Kyra kind of turns towards the rest of you guys and says, this is terrible. And then you see just anger and scorn starting to come across her face as she looks up at Sidon's visage. You are going to pay for this. You had no right. They did nothing against you. Nothing. How dare you? Now just like, again, locking eyes with the statue. She is your daughter. How dare you? And as you see her kind of like start to get more and more angry, suddenly her body just kind of starts to float. 1 inch, 3 inches, a foot off the ground. Her arms go wide. You see her eyes kind of start to give off just this radiant bluish energy. As she claps her hands together, you see the sides of the statue as the head just collapses down and gets reshaped as she lands down.
You gotta teach me those tricks.
The energy dissipates from her eyes. She kind of hangs her head. Remember our conversation about the 5-finger discount, Yanni?
Yeah?
I apologize, but this day, it appears I must confess that I have lied to you. She turns around towards all of you guys facing now.
Let us guess, you're not just named after a god.
And she just kind of shrugs with a smile as she flicks her finger, or like kind of snaps her fingers, and
Casaria, did you know this?
The bronze kind of just breaks off and lands behind the statue. As that question, that accusatory question, lingers in the air. That's where we'll leave it off for this week's session. We went a little bit long there without any breaks in between. You players, guys, awesome fight. I know that was long. That was
15-minute break.
I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm so dead.
I thought we were all gonna die.
Yeah.
Tyler, welcome to just one of my normal fights. As
we have God
each
on
one of
our
my
team.
players can attest. That's just a normal fight with me, right, Damon?
That's how all 3 games went this week. So yeah, why not?
Believe it or not, this is by the book.
Even buy you dinner.
Go ahead. What were you gonna? Sorry, what did you say, Justin?
No, I said half the time he doesn't even buy you dinner. He's just rude about it, and some of his.
Awesome. Everyone at home.
And we were chastising Casaria about not stealing, and here Kyra is like destroying statues and temples.
Right?
Like, you know.
Mhm. But as you guys were watching, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. Super appreciative. Obviously, all my love to you guys. Everyone who's out there suffering, whether it is from side effects of actually having COVID or having lost their job or anything like that. It's just my hope that if you guys are tuning in just for a little bit of stress relief, entertainment, I'm putting my players through the ringer, making them sweat and write me mean words after these sessions so that you guys get a laugh out of that and go like, what? That is what they chose to do? Just kidding. I appreciate all of you guys.
Take
all of
our
you guys
joy.
in this game and everybody watching. I'll say it again. We have a couple new DMs that are joining the Polyhedra team. If you guys are interested in joining one of our campaigns, just like this one, go to polyhedra.io. I'm going to put that in chat one more time. And there is a join campaign form that you can fill out that goes directly to us. We will reach out to you. And yeah, if you guys would like to be in one of those campaigns, maybe even with one of these wonderful players, let me know. That is it from us. You guys have a wonderful night, and we shall see you next week.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.